Hello there, and welcome back.
What is this place?
Disconnected.
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 I'm starting to feel disconnected.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
Oh boy. Oh boy, what's happening?
I am. There we
Getting
are.
overexposed is what I'm doing. Welcome, everybody. As you can see, Mr. Hollywood has jetted out again and brought in me, Rosie O'Donnell, as guest host. And I'm super excited to be here with Erica Shultz tonight, co-host of Unsung Horrors, author of The Sweetest Taboo, an unapologetic guide to child kills in film. Welcome, Erica.
Are you reading my credits off screen there?
No, I know them.
Because it looks like you are.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm looking at another screen to see like what people are posting on
Okay.
comments.
Well, thank you for having me. I am. I was going to say I'm here against my will, but I didn't want that to sound. I think that sounds too possessive. You know. Against my will, but
Well,
I didn't want that to sound. I think that
whoops.
sounds too possessive.
My other screen is making noises. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you granting me bodily autonomy. I'm glad somebody in this country has some.
Well, I certainly don't. So.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What are you gonna do?
Gosh, it's been a terrible week. Everyone we love has died.
Yeah, my cup of ambition runneth empty.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sad week. We're going to try to find some cheer and happiness, and if neither of those are available, we'll try to drown our sorrows in impulse buys.
Okay.
We can do that at least. So what has been going on? What good has happened in your life since last you've appeared on this episode, whatever the hell this is, a YouTube show, podcast?
Well, I've had a cat appear.
Oh.
That's Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Let's see.
Actually,
I had nothing. I mean, I really.
This is the happy right here, right now.
This is my peak happiness right here. This is thank you, Kurgan 93. No, I don't even remember Lucy. Man, she's just given her asshole to the world, but you know.
That's the only way to make money these days.
It really is. I think I got a job since the last time I was here.
Yeah, is that going all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm doing better than most people are because I was out of work for a very long time. So I know how hard it is out there. So if anyone is still struggling with that, trust me, I get it. So I will not complain because I have a job. I've gotten few extra feature projects under my belt, a couple with Amanda Reyes. So those are really exciting that I'm excited about.
And are you allowed to say any of them? Or
I cannot. No.
Okay. Exciting.
Yes. But yeah, not much. Not much going on. My partner is in California for the next 2 months. Oh, now see another cat.
Yeah, Clouseau is making an appearance. Hello, Clouseau. Lucy's tail is quite prehensile, I noticed, and Clouseau has a pretty prehensile tail. He can really like curl around your wrist and pull you with the tail.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed with cats who can do that.
Yeah.
We are we are hosting a fifth cat, a rescue, whom we are trying to find a home for, hopefully soon, because I cannot fall in love and adopt a fifth cat. That is too much.
I mean, it is it like once you get to like 4, it's the same as having 8, really.
Well, I think at this point, if any animal I take in, I have to get rid of a kid.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Well,
Done these days. People frown on child abuse.
Yeah.
I could have sent them to the factories. Well, I guess pretty soon, depending on what state we're in, the child labor laws are coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been obviously a rough week for pop culture. It's been a rough couple of years economically for a lot of us out there. So I'm glad that we can all come together and spend the day. I'm happy to step in for Ryan again. This is my 3rd time sub hosting, and I still can't remember how to work the Instagram. So bear with us as we get started. But as is customary, Erica, what have you been watching lately?
I haven't really watched too much, like very recently. Just been busy with work, but I do have a couple things. So speaking of Amanda Reyes, she recommended this one to me. The Heat Wave Lasted 4 Days, put out by CIP. I really enjoyed this one. It was like a made for television, or the made in Canada for people to, as like an English language learning film. And it ended up on American television, like ABC's Wide World of Mystery. So Amanda actually did some work on this one. And I like this one, so I'd recommend it. I rewatched Night of the Zodiac. It is a 2022 SOV. I rewatched it with the commentary by the director, Susanna Capostacci, who is great. She made this film in 2022. This is actually our latest podcast episode. And I don't pick movies from this century, like almost ever. I think I've picked one other one from this century, let alone this decade. But Tim Ritter, one of my favorite directors of Truth or Dare, Critical Madness, to be clear, he recommended this one to me. He said, Erica, there's a dead kid in it. I said, okay, I'm in it. And so I saw the year and I was like, ugh, thanks, Lucy. Saw the year and I was like, cool, yeah, thank you. I'll get around to it. And but then I watched it and I realized, oh shit, she's actually working with like making the film on like the old analog. She's got video cameras. It's like true aesthetic. It's not like shot on digital, add SOV or add, static filter to it or anything like that. So Susanna's a real deal. It's great stuff. I actually ended up contacting her and getting an interview with her. So that's going to be in volume 2 of the book.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that's coming along.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, ma'am, thank you. It's coming along. I technically only have 2 chapters left, but I've had 2 chapters left for a very long time. So it's that's not going so great, but few other quick watches. So we are blessed here in Austin. We actually have a video store called We Love Video. It used to be I Love Video, but then that
I've been there.
Then that closed.
It did. I did not know this. Oh wow.
So We Love Video actually operates as a nonprofit. So everyone who works there is, a volunteer. But John has a membership there, so we try to go as much as we can and grab a few movies. So this is a stack from what we got there recently. So I watched this one last night. It's called Bloody Beach. It is a South Korean slasher. It's like all these internet friends. It's from the early 2000s, but all these internet friends from a chat room like meet up at the beach. But there's one of the people who was in their chat group comes back and to kill them. It's not very good. I know I'm almost selling it, and I was like, wait, I need to tone it down. It's not that good. It's okay. Sato Volume 1. We watched all 3 of these.
Oh, okay.
Enjoyed this very much. Might actually pick it up now that I've watched them all. And then The Notorious Concubines. This is probably the worst version that I've seen of the Pan Jinlian, story of Wu Delong and Wu Song, like the brothers, the tiger killer and all of that, where like he gets cuckolded and her and her lover kill him, and then the brother comes and gets revenge and decapitates them. But not the best version of it. Pretty slow moving, so don't necessarily recommend that one either. But I did finally get to knock off a Shaw Brothers movie off a long-standing watch list, and that's Heaven and Hell, because the video store had it. And this one's a lot of fun. It's one of the most genre fluid Shaw Brothers movies I've ever seen. It's got horror, drama, crime, musical, wuxia. It's all over the place. So that one was a lot of fun.
Cool.
What about you? What have you been watching?
Well, my stack is going to be a little less adventurous. I've been busy and haven't been able to watch a lot as well. I actually just got back from the Mad Monster Party horror convention, which was in Concord, North Carolina. Pretty cool con. Ray Wise was there, Adrienne Barbeau, Tom Atkins, Ponch and John from Chips, which was freaking awesome. Eric Estrada came up, shook my hand, asked me how I was doing. But I was like, my life is complete. But it was super busy, and then immediately when I got home, I got sick. So when I get sick, I always watch Westerns. And I actually saw some really cool ones. I saw Jacques Tourneur's Stranger on Horseback with Joel McCrea.
Okay.
And this was shot on some kind of rare Technicolor process. I forget the name of it. I need to listen to the commentary. But it's a pretty cool little, corrupt town being controlled by a wealthy rancher who doesn't want to give rights to poor people. You know how it goes. So nice. It was a pretty good little flick. Quick. I love movies that are like 64 minutes. I also saw another Joel McCrea film, Fort Massacre, and this one's dark as hell, and gets darker. There's some nice little psychological twists going on in here. This is a troop has been decimated in a fight with an indigenous tribe, and they're trying to make it to an army encampment, and they have to hole up in an abandoned Fort Massacre.
Okay.
I liked it. I did. Oh, this was a weird one. I thought I was just kind of randomly picking out a Western. Had no idea what it was. Not a Western. This is Fritz Lang's 1955 film Moonfleet. And it is a Victorian Gothic little annoying orphan boy gets foisted upon an aristocrat who lives a double life as a smuggling scallywag, and there's a missing diamond that only the boy can find, and reluctant bonds are made. I thought of you. The kid is not killed, spoiler, but he's threatened pretty damn good.
Well, I can get behind some good threatening and child endangerment, so that's fine.
My favorite, just last night, I had the great privilege of screening at the Cary Theater as part of Severin's Eurocult series that we're doing with the Cary Theater, Cemetery Man.
Ah, nice.
And definitely thought of you as the busload of kids went over the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good moment.
Yep.
About 55 people came out to that. Maybe 2/3 had never seen it before. A lot of them were just normies off the street. And then there were about 10 people who'd seen it several times and were really excited about it. So it was a good crowd. Got to give a little talk beforehand and a very nice Q&A discussion afterwards as people floated theories about what it all meant. So
Okay.
yeah, pretty good time. Really enjoyed that. And coming up next to close out our bi-monthly Eurocult series, The Spider Labyrinth,
Nice.
which I first one of the first episodes of Unsung Horrors I listened to was your piece on Spider Labyrinth. So
Thank you.
and I think that's the first disc that you and I had something to do with together.
Yeah. Together. Yeah, I think so.
Really cool.
Aw, memories.
Right. So those are watches. Now I know that you're not like a big collector, but the other thing I got to ask: have you picked anything up lately?
Not this week, but
Yeah.
since the last time I've been on, there actually has been purchases. So
Yeah, what you got?
also to answer Michael's question in the chat, potentially when Sweetest Taboo Volume 2 is done, that would be when I would do a reprint of the first volume. Potentially. I gotta, pricing and all that, but
maybe a bundle deal or
yeah. So I'd probably try to do like a bundle in the Kickstarter for it, where it's like, oh, you want both volumes, you can pay this much, or if you just want volume 2, I don't know. Probably. I know I don't like being like fully committing, saying, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying probably at this point. So okay, but pickups, couple of shameless self-promotions that I just got recently in the mail. The Grave Face, Be a Wicked Woman. Got a video essay on there that you and Ryan helped produce.
I did nothing at all.
You gave feedback when I submitted it.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, great. Yes, it was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, I did.
All right, then from Visual Vengeance, The Nine Demons. Cheng Che directed. It's got some awesome artwork on there. A lot of fun. Basically, if you are into like the Venom Mob Shaw Brothers movies, even though this is not Shaw Brothers, you would like this movie. It's a lot of fun. Our podcast episode got added as a special feature on here, so it's
very nice. All right.
This one wasn't my pickup, but I would have gotten it if John had not picked it up. But the Angel Guts collection from Third Window. And then whenever the last Criterion sale was, these are my pickups from that. Went into my local Barnes & Noble and got Rouge.
Cool.
Anita Mui and Leslie Cheung. I'm very excited to watch that. Leslie is one of the most beautiful men ever. I think you'll probably appreciate this one, The Heiress.
Oh, is that William Wyler?
Yeah. So Olivia de Havilland. I watched this very randomly. I was just having a day at work where I was like, what Olivia de Havilland mood am I in today? Where they have like those memes with like all the different like whatevers. And I was like having an Olivia de Havilland day. And I watched this and I was like, this is my new favorite Olivia de Havilland movie.
Wow. Okay.
She is this young woman who is very socially awkward and does not know how to act around people and is just like can't carry a conversation. And this is during a time where that's how you essentially landed a husband, is you were poised and could hold a conversation and were very engaging. And she has none of these qualities. And this guy comes along and starts courting her. And her dad is like, yeah, this guy just wants your money, because why would anyone want you? Because you're you suck. It's so good. Like, I love this movie. So The Heiress, I definitely recommend it. And then Pee-wee's Big Adventure, no words need to be said about it. 10 out of 10, perfect movie. And then my boy Lee Marvin, Point Blank.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
some good
Lee. That's some good Lee. I managed, every now and then, how capitalism works with psychology. They just suck you in and trick you. I was browsing on an online behemoth who will not be named, And what they do to get you, is they'll have the price of something and then they'll have like some fake ass coupon
Mm-hmm.
that like lowers the price. Well, I happened to stumble across something that actually had a coupon that lowered the price so much I had to snag it. It is from Eureka, the new Adventure Calls, Carl May at CCC set, with all the Eureka and Deaf Crocodile DIFA sets coming out, right? It's cool to also see some West German films. And the thing that excited me most about this is that 3 of the movies are directed by Robert Siodmak, who's one of my favorite directors of all time, Spiral Staircase, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Olivia de Havilland, one of my favorite films, he directed The Dark Mirror.
Yes.
Love that movie. So this set I'm quite excited about. What else did I get? Oh, yeah, another idiotic splurge. One of my favorite date movies, I got Second Sight's The Brood.
That is the perfect date movie, really.
It's a good marriage movie too, actually.
Yeah.
And it's always a happy day when I can bring some Jess Franco into the home. I got the new 4K edition of Ilsa the Wicked Warden.
Nice.
AKA Greta the Wicked Warden. So that has happened. Those are my big pickups for the month. Oh, wait. Nope. I also almost forgot. Couldn't get The Brood without also picking up Second Sight scanners.
Nice.
So thank you, Diabolic, and your new free shipping option. So that was cool. Great. Well, it's a pretty good haul. All right. So in sum, it's been a sad week.
Yeah.
We're working on generating some happiness. I'm so excited to be here with you to talk for the next several hours about all the movies that are being announced.
I'm going to have an opinion about like 5 of them, and the rest I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, like I think I'm only aware of what's been announced this week from either labels that I follow or occasionally see like Ryan's posts on Instagram. I haven't been on there much this week. So a lot of this is going to be like, woo, oh, okay, to me. So
it's the blind leading the blind. I depend on Ryan. I generally have no idea what the movies are at this point, and I just babble. So we'll do it. We'll do it together.
it's
Now, I learned, okay, no matter how many times I do this, it takes me a minute to figure out the Instagram. Here we go. Oh, I did it right. First try.
Holy shit. Good job.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting better. Maybe I'll
Nice.
take over. Get a daytime show. Like, what if it was like The View, but for movie nerds?
It depends on who the panel is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's some people who are classified as movie nerds who I wouldn't want to be in the same room with.
Facts, as the kids say. Well, we'll talk about casting after I get a development deal.
Okay. We should talk about the casting of this movie, because who decided that Chow Yun Fat
And
should be
Marky
paired
Mark.
up with Marky Mark?
What? No. I think it's a great. I've never seen it, but
I haven't either, but I mean, I'd watch anything with Chow Yun Fat. But
yeah,
like,
I'd kind of like to. Okay, now what I learned last time is that I need to say the date, I need to say the label, and I need
Yes.
to give a synopsis, and then we can decide what we think. So
I feel like, okay, year, yes, label, yeah, well, title, year, label, absolutely. Synopsis, I feel like you can give an abridged one. So like if you know the movie and you can give a letterbox synopsis versus like what's been posted, I feel like you can do that.
we'll do a synopsis. Yeah, sometimes these. Well, last time when I was hosting with Chris Haskell, I don't know what kind of AI maniac was writing the descriptions of like the Warner Archives announcements, but they were ungrammatical and the kind of ballyhoo that even David Friedman would say, whoa, Sonny, that's a little much. So hopefully tonight we'll be a little more restrained. But if we see a doozy, we'll go all the way in. All right, here we go, people. Coming on November the 9th in the UK and November the 10th in North America on 4K and Blu-ray from Toy Robot. We've got 1999's James Foley directed buddy cop film The Corruptor, starring Chow Yun-fat and Marky Mark Wahlberg. Funky Bunch excluded. This is a brutal turf war. That's really all you need to know, right?
I think so. Having not seen it, I think buddy cop, brutal turf war pretty much sums it up.
Mismatched. I mean, this is a time when we were doing like the Asian action stars and
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker and all. Yeah, Chow Yun-fat and was it Mira Sorvino?
Replacement Killers. I never saw that one either, and now I kind of want to. I don't know why. This is one that I would see. Probably will not pick up. Although Toy Robot is already establishing itself as a pretty good sub-label.
Yeah.
So, all right, The Corruptor.
There were special features on this one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do need to say that. I definitely need to say that. I thought something was missing. I was stalling, trying to figure out what we were forgetting. We've got a new 4K restoration from original camera negative. We got interview with the composer Carter Burwell. We've got interview with production designer David Brisbane on turning Toronto into Chinatown. We've got another new interview with action director Robert Samuels, an archival audio commentary with James Foley, an archival featurette, and oh my goodness, UGK's Take It Off music video.
Hell yeah.
Whatever that may be.
I will say this about Toy Robot. So Times Square Kung Fu, or Frankie Balboa, he's been contributing a lot to work. If you're not following on Instagram, or I'm not on the Twitters anymore, but he's great. But he had posted something of a Toy Robot video, and the menu is like a little robot walking across the bottom of the screen and like pushing the menu open. Is cute. Yeah. I was like, oh, I like it.
We're already getting heckled by Sibner and others.
What's new?
Shame on you guys. All right, what do we got next here? All right, also from Toy Robot on November 16th in the UK, November 17th in North America, we've got the utterly delirious feminist kabuki sword and sandal samurai fairy tale, according to the Village Voice, Zipang from 1990. This is a film I'm unfamiliar with, but it's set in an alternate Japan where modern technology meets an ancient legend, samurai outlaw Jigoku. Oh. And there's a mythical kingdom of gold, a beautiful female bounty hunter, an ace gunslinger, supernatural ninja warriors. Sells itself. We got a new new audio commentary with Jasper Sharp.
Nice.
Along with Joe Hickenbottom. So this one probably is one that I would take a hard look at.
This could potentially be a blind buy for me. I wasn't familiar with it either, but everything you're saying, I'm like, I'm interested for sure.
Very, very colorful and interestingly designed cover art.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite of my gothic leanings, but
yeah, it's not quite my aesthetic, but then again, neither is Pee-wee, and there's always room for some color in your life.
Well, the sequence where he's walking through the rain, that's the one that I respond most. hissing at muggers. All right, coming up after that, we've got another film from Toy Robot Video, November 16th in the UK. Not at all in North America. We've got A Man of Reason. This is the directing debut of Korean superstar Jung Woo Sung. It is former hitman, just got out of prison, learns he has a daughter and decides to take a chance at a normal life. Well, that could be fun. But they never let you stay out of the game for long, do they?
Just when they thought you got out. I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
Something like that.
Something pulled somewhere back in.
We've got a pre-production featurette, a production featurette, interviews with the director and cast, a deleted scene that has optional commentary, no indication of a commentary on the film itself, so not sure about that one. But Man of Reason looks interesting. You know, I always like to see what reformed hitmen are up to.
Yeah. I mean, they're either working at a restaurant,
Right.
if we learned anything from A History of Violence,
Yeah.
or
going to a high school reunion.
yeah,
Grosse Point Blank.
Voice Point Blank.
What's that New Zealand TV show about the hitman trying to raise his daughter? Mr. In Between. That's a pretty funny show. And he's a terrifyingly violent hitman.
Oh, okay.
But a beautifully tender father.
Is this on one of the streaming things?
I want to say I saw it on Hulu, but that's now been absorbed into the larger Disney monolith. I assume it's still there.
Okay. Well, if it's not on Tubi, I haven't seen it, so or I don't have the means to see it. So
Tubi is the best.
It is. Although Canopy is a close second. I do love my Canopy. So
yeah, if you got access to Canopy, that's one of the things that keeps me at this abusive job is the access to Canopy and Swank and all those.
What, you don't have like students who put like "I love you" on their eyelids and blink their eyes at you?
Not anymore. I still get some dudes now and then.
Okay. Well, see, you didn't lose it completely.
I've aged out of the general population. now I'm more of like a fetish piece. Like guys who like bears but don't like hair. They go for the walrus. Moving on. Oh man, speaking of walruses, coming on November the 9th from in the UK and November the 10th in North America on 4K and Blu-ray dual format from Toy Robot, your favorite film in which Steven Seagal runs above the law. Former Special Operations Vietnam vet, not to mention a keto expert, Chicago cop, blues musician, philosopher, Steven Seagal takes down an international drug ring. This is Seagal's debut. This is when we thought he was going to be, or somebody thought he was going to be, well, I guess the superstar that he became.
Yeah.
We've got a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative, approved personally by director Andrew Davis. We got a new audio commentary with director Andrew Davis, and look at this, Pam Grier. Now that might be interesting. Probably my favorite title for a special feature, Sounds of Seagal. Sounds of Seagal. Which I imagine are just like a series of grunts and moans as he tries to shift in his chair. But no, this is
I hope it's like lines from his movies, but it's with seagulls, so like going like opening. It's just Steven Seagal lines.
I wish, but unfortunately, it's just an interview with composer David Michael Frank.
Oh well, that's less interesting.
We'll see if they can find his missing last name. And then, of course, an archival interview because you can't get a new one. Because he's a traitor to our country and lives in Russia. But an archival interview with Steven Seagal. That is above the law. I actually have never seen it. Have you seen it?
We went through a few of them because John went through some like I want to watch some like peak Steven Seagal movies phase. And I know it's not this one, but it's the one where he's like on a reservation and he's like pretending to be like an indigenous person.
Is that On Dangerous Ground?
I think that's
Or
it.
Fire Down Below, maybe? Something like that.
Something like that. I think some like his movies are entertaining because you can tell like the ego can just can't be contained. And I think that's kind of the magic about Seagal, is that his ego is just so out of control. And so then watching this downfall of him and these videos of him doing his martial arts, and it's just so funny. It's just, yeah, I don't think I might have seen this one, but they all just sort of blended together over the course of a couple of weeks when we were watching these.
I want to say I saw the submarine one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they all blend.
But when I was in graduate school, I became friends with a woman from Australia who was an unironic super fan of Steven Seagal, like followed his blues band on tour across Australia. And she at one point I knew some Steven Seagal facts because she told me a lot about his career.
Wow.
I should look her up. I wonder what she's doing now. She's probably going to pre-order this immediately.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Steven Seagal. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, moving on to Imprint Films. Speaking of Australia, coming
and
on.
Speaking
October,
of like 90s action,
right?
Yeah.
Coming on October 28th, 4K Blu-ray dual format from Imprint. Murder is Forever. Until Now. What does that mean? I have no idea, but we got Time Cop, baby. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Peter Hyams directed. The synopsis is Van Damme is a time cop.
Yeah.
What else do you need to know? Except that this comes with a lenticular hard case, a poster, a 60-page hardcover booklet, including a new essay by David C. Hayes, PhD. 1,500 copies, limited edition. We've got disc 1, 4K edition, and then on the second disc, we've got an interview with Peter Hyams, interviews with visual effects coordinator, scoring Time Cop, archival interviews with Van Damme, Hyams, and actor Ron Silver. So this is Time Cop. Now that's the one where he does the splits in the kitchen in his boxer shorts, right?
I can't keep them straight, but probably.
That's an image that sticks with me for some reason.
I feel like there's one where he does when he gets banned to the island. I'm pretty sure he does it in that one too. Which I forgot which one that they all blend together, but they're all entertaining. Like
I'm a Van Damme fan.
Yeah, like especially if you've got Hyams in the mix. Like,
yeah,
what did I just watch recently that I wasn't expecting to like as much as that? Oh, Outland. Which I was like, oh, okay. And I watched it because there's actually a Hong Kong ripoff of Outland because I was doing a bunch of watches of Hong Kong sci-fi movies. And I was like, oh, well, if I'm going to watch the Hong Kong ripoff of Outland, I have to actually watch Outland first. And, but yeah, I enjoy Peter Hyams' work. I enjoy Jean-Claude Van Damme. The Universal Soldier Dead Reckoning one where he goes like Colonel Kurtz. Oh, man, that one's insane.
That's a surprisingly solid series. The Universal Soldiers.
Okay. I've only seen the first one and then that one.
Oh shit. What did I do?
Oh, you broke it.
Damn it. Romper Stomper got announced last week. Pretty excited about that one. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, really excited about this one, aren't we?
Yes.
Coming at the end of September on Blu-ray in the US from Deaf Crocodile, we've got 1983's Roy del Espacio. This film was worth reading the description. Completely lost for over 40 years and only the third animated feature ever produced in Mexico. Roy from Space has finally returned, newly scanned from the original 35 millimeter negative and lovingly restored by Deaf Crocodile. I actually had, just a humble brag for a moment, I actually had the great pleasure of sitting next to Craig as he worked on this film like a couple years ago. That's how long this has been in the making. Outsider sci-fi animation, loosely inspired by 1930s Flash Gordon serials. One of the really interesting elements here is that when Deaf Crocodile located the 35 millimeter film elements at the Cineteca Nacional in Mexico, they discovered that 4.5 minutes of live action footage had been slugged into the film from a Japanese sci-fi movie without permission. So Deaf Crocodile brought in independent animators Isabel Aspen and Brian Smee to replace the bootleg footage with new 2D animation using the cell-painted style and feel of the original. So that alone I'm really interested in seeing. 48-page booklet with new essays by Alejandro Vidal and Walter Chaw, new commentary with Armando Hernandez and Joy Diaz, new visual essay by a friend of the channel, Celeste de la Cabra, new interview with Andrea Perez Mata, who was an animator on the film, and Ulysses Perez Mata, both of whom are children of Roy from Space producer Ulysses Perez Aguirre and their cousin, Alejandro Mata. And I apologize to any violence I'm doing to the pronunciation of their names. We got a new interview with director Hector Lopez Carmona's grandson, Hector Ricardo Lopez Reyes, moderated by Dennis Bartok, with translation by Alejandro Vidal. New featurette on the creation of replacement animation of the film, and cover art and graphic design, as usual, by Beth Morris. The limited edition slipcover has a new artwork by Gilbert Lovin' Rockets Hernandez with color by Richard Cox. Stacked and packed as per usual by Deaf Crocodile.
Indeed. I don't know how to connect to the chat, so I don't know how to answer the questions that have come up. Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's okay.
looking
So
at these.
Robert, the HK Outland movie is called The Final Test from 1987. Also, hi, Ryan. I am super stoked about this because Joey and Armando from the Trash Mex podcast, like, they are doing such great work over there covering the films that they do. They've introduced me to so many films that I just weren't even on my radar. They're so good. They're so knowledgeable. I'm picking this up. I would have picked this up regardless, but I'm definitely picking up because Joey and Armando are on there, and Celeste, double X other bonus on there.
Very cool. Yeah, this looks great, and many years in the making. So, all right, what else we got coming up? Also from Deaf Crocodile, coming at the end of September on Blu-ray, Scarlet Sails from 1961. This is another often overlooked gem from Soviet fantasy master Alexander Petushko. A peon to dreamers in the world of dreams, to outsiders and outcasts, rebels and sailors and storytellers, to those who live differently than the rest of us, no matter who tries to stop them. Yes.
Yes.
So this one is really exciting. And again, a 48-page booklet, new essays by Peter Rolberg and Walter Chaw, new video conversation with Eisner Award-winning comics artist, film historian, and author Stephen R. Bissett, film critic and author Tim Lucas, new commentary by Rich Johnson, and look at this, double dip, a new visual essay by Celeste de la Cabra, new cover art and graphic design by Beth Morris, and a limited edition slip by Sam Hadley. Scarlet Sails.
Beautiful cover.
Yeah, yeah. Digging all the Russian and Soviet diaspora films that Death Crocodile manages to get out. Really expands our knowledge of what was happening during the Cold War era. It's really valuable. Not to mention that a lot of these films are just fantastic.
Yeah.
So cannot sing Deaf Crocodile's praises enough.
Same.
Speaking of people whose praises I cannot sing enough, Jason Statham. It's just like every other movie he's in, but on a boat. And guess what? I'm going to see it. Coming soon on Amazon exclusive 4K and Blu-ray dual format. Goddamn right, it's a steel book from Lionsgate. 2026 is Mutiny. It's in theaters now. Go see it and then pre-order it. And here's a...
Wait, is this in theaters right now? I haven't even heard of this movie.
I'm going to see it this weekend, actually. Oh. I don't know why. I'm teaching an upper level film theory class, and we were talking about fetish objects, and I shared that Jason Statham is mine. Like, I'll see everything he's in, even though I legitimately like maybe 3 of his movies.
Yeah.
4 once The Beekeeper 2 comes out. But another thing I appreciate about Statham, look at this for a synopsis. After his billionaire industrialist boss is murdered in front of him, Cole Reed is set up to take the fall for the crime, leaving him on the run on a boat as he works to uncover an international conspiracy. That's all you need to know.
I mean,
one sentence.
That's all I need to know to not want to see it. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
He's on the Liam Neeson trajectory, as our FV media student commented. Like, has he already been in a romantic comedy? Because it's going to happen. And are you going to see that when he does?
Well, he did that comedic film with Melissa McCarthy. What was that called? Spy? It was pretty funny.
Romantic comedy.
A romantic comedy?
Yeah. Where it's going to be like Love Actually, Liam Neeson, like, kind of. He's going to be in something like that eventually. You know that's going to happen. And then you're going to be like, well, my fetish compels me to watch this movie.
I don't know what will happen when that occurs.
Okay.
I just don't know what to say. You know, as I was watching Cemetery last night, I was thinking to myself, man, how did Rupert Everett go from this to My Best Friend's Wedding? You know, like, yeah. I couldn't follow him as much as I loved him in Cemetery Man. I don't know if Jason Statham will have the same thing. I just
cross that bridge when you get to it. Then
I got a crush. What can I say? So that's Mutiny. My heart is mutinying against me. That's what the problem is. All right. Hey, speaking of romantic comedy, this is actually great. Coming soon, date undetermined, on 4K in the U.S. from Kino Lorber, Billy Wilder's The Fortune Cookie from 1966, starring Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Ron Rich, and Judy West. Shot by Joseph Lachelle, who also shot Laura. Music by Andre Previn, who also did Irma La Douce. Written by Billy Wilder and I.A.L. Diamond, who also, of course, combined on Some Like It Hot, and directed by the man himself, Billy Wilder. Matthau won Best Supporting Actor for this film. Is he a spy, a security risk? Is he unfaithful, or is he a nice, normal schnook out to make $1 million by sheer accident? You know the deal. It's Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Billy Wilder.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Like, I don't need it in 4K, so I don't know that I'll upgrade from what I have already. But like, I'm happy that if somebody wants it in 4K, that they'll have it.
No word on special features. We'll see. All right. So that is The Fortune Cookie. Whoa, this is an assault on the hive here.
Holy
Coming
shit.
on September the 7th on 4K Blu-ray in the UK from Screenbound Pick. This is Glastonbury Fair from 1973. And this is Nick Rogue. Rogue. I'm going to mute because I must cough. I'm back. So this is a film of the first Glastonbury Festival featuring Melanie, Terry Reid, Family, Fairport Convention, Traffic, Linda Lewis, and Arthur Brown. Okay. That's a pretty interesting lineup.
Yeah.
You got Melanie and like a portal to hell wrapping things up. That's fantastic. This will come with a double-sided poster, a new interview with producer Sandy Lieberson, new interview with director and editor Peter Neal, and an audio commentary by director Nicholas Rogue, and the making of Glastonbury Fair. This looks like something I would like to see once, but I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
It
This is off-putting to me right now because like get it out of my face. Like,
yeah, your revolution has failed.
You had your chance, hippie.
Yeah, you're a venture capitalist now. Fuck you. But I'll check out the music. All right. Moving on. We've got getting into the Severin announcement. Severin, of course. Yeah. Congratulations to Severin Films. They just celebrated their 20th anniversary. And while they were celebrating, I was toiling at the Mad Monster convention selling discs. And I had several people ask me, when will there be a new Russ Meyer announcement? And lo and behold, we got Cherry, Harry, and Raquel. No date announced. It is coming soon. Appropriately, Cherry, Harry, and Raquel was released in 1969. Very nice. In a small border town, a sheriff and his quote-unquote associate involved in an operation in which they divert marijuana through the border must kill another smuggler who has gone into business for himself. And I'm assuming there's a menage a trois in there at some point.
It better be.
Yeah. So I see people have commented that they want to see Mudhoney and Faster Pussycat. I can say that Faster Pussycat, if it ever happens, is going to be quite some time. As many of you know, the Family Trust released a bare bones Blu-ray that you can get on Diabolic and Orbit of Faster Pussycat. But Mudhoney, I'm pretty sure, is going to be coming soon. I think we can say that. If not, whoops.
You said you think, so
I think.
Yeah, you're expressing an opinion.
I heard some things. So that is Cherry, Harry, and Raquel. We got a bunch of stuff coming from Severin, so let's go in rapid fire. What?
This is the fucking one right here. This
they
is
said it
like
could never happen.
Yeah, this is the fucking announcement of like the year for me because
take it over.
I can't read because it's too small on my screen. So
no. You just tell us what you think.
Coming soon from Severin, Master of the Flying Guillotine, Jimmy Wong Yu, fucking banging German rock score going on in here. Like this film, I was, everyone was like, nope, the elements are gone. It's never going to happen. The shitty DVD that's out there is all we're ever going to have. So cling to it for dear life.
Yeah.
This announcement is like, holy grail, as the comments say. Like, this is just floored. I cannot wait to see this one cleaned up, have it on my shelf. Yeah, I'm so excited about this one.
And not to sound like I'm sucking up, but just speaking the truth, I'm so glad it's Severin because know that they would not release it unless it was high quality. And if it wasn't high quality, they would say so.
Yeah.
So this is super exciting. 1976, Master of the Flying Guillotine, or guillotine if you want to pronounce it correctly. It's a mean machine, cuts your head off clean. In case you're unfamiliar with the film, let me just say we've got one-armed martial arts master being stalked by an imperial assassin, a master of two fighters killed in the previous film. When the one-armed boxer is invited to attend a martial arts tournament, his efforts to lay low are unsuccessful. We got a Thai boxer, a yoga master, and a Kobu Jutsu user. Now, important note, according to Frank Jang, this is coming in December. It is 4K. It is completely restored in time for the film's 50th anniversary. And guess what? Frank Jang does the audio commentary with Michael Worth.
Of course.
Extras will include Jimmy Wang Yu's Lifetime Achievement Award appearance at the New York Asian Film Festival, moderated by the legendary, or at least soon to be so, Grady Hendrix. Great author. Read many of his books.
Yeah. This is I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
So
Look at that. You're the first like on the
am I? I better be.
You're the first one to like this
It's
post.
me.
So, all right.
You know how you know it's like a big deal on the disconnected posts? So it's either like people are super, super excited about something. It's like some holy grail. So you see a lot of comments, or it's like everyone's like super mad about the movie because it's, it shouldn't be released, or it's like AI slop. So like, I mean, that's like, there's two sides. It's like you get heavy on the comments. So I look at that and I'm like, oh, they're mad about something in there.
Oh, this is going to be great. Super.
Is there a better weapon ever conceived than a flying guillotine?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's practical on any level, but anyone who says something like that should be firmly encouraged to leave your home. It is so cool. If you haven't seen the film, wait. This is going to be an experience for you. You will have a wonderful holiday season.
Yeah.
The flying guillotine is boss.
Yes.
All right. Now, impossible to top it, but let's see what else Severin has announced. We got La Casa 4. Okay.
I'll take
Not
it.
bad.
Yeah.
One of two great team-ups between David Hasselhoff and Linda Blair, the other being the incredible Miami Vice influenced cop and damsel in distress movie Bailout, which I hope someday will be released. And for God's sake, give me a visual essay or an audio commentary on that. I can talk for days about that. I can also talk about this film, also known as Witchery. This is a student and her photographer boyfriend visit an island off of Massachusetts to research a hotel supposedly haunted by a witch. It is, just in case you didn't hear me, David Hasselhoff, Linda Blair, lips being sewn together, La Casa 4, aka Witchery.
I like this one. I just sorry, my cats are doing zoomies right now. I think like it I wish it leaned more into the mood, and it felt like having those big names in a movie like this. Like I love, like, just stick any trashy Italian horror into my veins, like 90s Italian horror. Like it's just comfort food to me.
Yeah.
But like even this one, I was like, I'm still happy with it, even though I was kind of having like bigger name actors in movies like this is a little distracting. I'd rather have just no name Italian teenagers badly dubbed, but that's just me. I know, buddy.
I'm a David Hasselhoff stan. I have his autobiography. I've read it. So I do like having him in the movie, but I definitely take your point. I prefer Bailout.
Okay.
Like you, I like the atmosphere of this film. I love the rocks and the waves crashing upon them. this is a film that is incoherent in ways that are not always the most entertaining for me.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. I'm glad it's happening.
Yes.
All right. What else we got, Severin? We got House of Mystery from 1961. A young couple go check out a house they're thinking of buying. A only somewhat mysterious woman tells the couple several stories of the fates that befell the house's previous owners. So I don't know this movie, but I'm assuming we got an anthology film here.
Yeah.
Context clues. Are you familiar with House of Mystery?
No, I'd never heard of it until seeing this now. Actually, I didn't even see this in my feed earlier, but I'm intrigued. I might be more intrigued if the woman was exceedingly rather than somewhat, but whatever.
Somewhat mysterious. Such a qualifier. Yeah, so we got nothing on this one. Anybody in the chat know anything about it? Can say so, and I'll try to highlight the comments, but we will move on to the next announcement. All right, here we go. Impetigore. Now, I know this is in a time of time that you generally choose not to inhabit when it comes to your film watching. I included this in a folk horror course that I taught.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. My students enjoyed it. I think it's pretty decent.
I am less allergic to movies from this century if they're foreign. So I haven't seen this, but it's not because I have actively avoided it. I just have not.
So this might be an opportunity.
Yeah.
So again, no extras announced here, but we've got a woman who inherits a house in her ancestral village. She's unaware that members of the community have been trying to locate and kill her to remove a curse that has plagued them for years. So you can see how the conflict arises. That is Impetigore. All right. All right, a futuristic film, Holocaust 2000 from 1977. Kirk Douglas, Virginia McKenna. He will destroy the world. No man can stop him. No man will even try. He is the chosen. For a second, I thought this was a Donald Trump biopic, but or Elon Musk, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
Holocaust,
no, this one's Holocaust 2000 is it's not a close second for the Severin announcements, but it's definitely the one I was very excited about as well. So Kirk Douglas watches me sleep. I have a bus poster of this film. This exact poster is in my bedroom next to.
Wow.
So I'm excited for this. I love a good Italian ripoff. This one's an Omen ripoff.
Great.
Good stuff.
Okay. So instead of a senator or whatever, he's a nuclear power plant executive.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. You can't let the sun get control of the nuclear power plant because you know what he's going to do with it. So,
wow.
Yeah.
All right. Holocaust 2000. Moving on, we've got from 1975, The Night Child. Keep telling yourself she's not just a child. I got a feeling this is something that should be up your alley.
It's in the book. Yeah.
The titular medallion. How it's not titular. The title is The Night Child, not The Night Medallion. Okay.
Yeah.
A medallion is a gift to the young Nicole Elmy. Once the girl places the gift around her neck, she is possessed by the spirit of a dead child who was a murderess. So we got like a ghostly bad seed possession situation here. So you've seen the film.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
It's not for the kids that need jump scares and need a lot to happen in a movie. It's very much a mood piece of walking through graveyards and long stairs, and not stairs as in this, but stairs as in this. Yeah, I this one's definitely like a mood piece. I like it. The ending, I'm not going to spoil, but I think it's great. I like it a lot. I don't love it, but I like it a lot.
That sounds good. We got Edmund Purdom, we got Joanna Cassidy, Richard Johnson, Lila Kedrov. Pretty good cast there. Massimo Dallamano directs. Not bad. Okay. Enter the Devil from 1974, ravished, violated, possessed by Satan. After a female art student purchases, I hate it when people write like that. After an art student or after a woman purchases a life-size wooden sculpture of a crucifixion from an abandoned church, she has a vision of herself being nailed to a cross and soon becomes sexually tormented by the sculpture when it comes to life. Nice.
Yeah. It's another one of these great exorcist sort of ripoffs, but like you can do so much with ripoffs. Like you can, that's what I love about the Italians, is like they'll just figure out the weirdest ways. Be like, okay, we want her to have some sort of conflict with the devil. How can we make it like as fucked up as possible? Let's do this. I like it.
That description pulls me in. I like that too. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try this one out for sure. Oh, here's one I like. 4K. A lot of code. Somebody I noticed in one of the comments pointed out that a lot of Code Red titles are getting upgraded. This is good.
Yeah.
4K. Joe D'Amato's Erotic Nights of the Living Dead from 1980. Laura Gemser, the late George Eastman. This is a hardcore pornographic film. I assume Severin will be including it uncut. Not Laura Gemser and George Eastman. They're not in the hardcore parts. But the film is pretty good. I like the atmosphere of it, I think. Sailor takes an American businessman and his girlfriend to an island where the businessman wants to build a resort. Soon, a weird voodoo couple show up and warn them of bad things that are going to happen. And guess what? They do. Zombies chowing down on human flesh in between erotic encounters.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ask for more than a nude Laura Gemser in 4K, like all day.
She's quite fetching.
And also, like, yeah, it's on the topic of George Eastman. There's another one. Like, it's just, this has not been a good year for cult fans, like, Screaming Mad George, George Eastman,
Reggie Bannister.
Fuck. Yeah, man.
I hate to tell you, it's not going to get any better. Everybody's about the same age.
I know. It's just this. Right, it's just a long stream of it, and it's like, but it doesn't feel like it's equal right now. It feels like they're taking all the good ones.
Right.
I'm like, can I have a word with the Grim Reaper, please? Because really, like, we need to balance this stuff out a little bit. Like, fucking Mitch McConnell is still fucking hanging on somewhere, maybe. Like, give me the confirmation. I'm tired of fucking Turtle Watch. Like, let it end.
Corruption's a preservative. That's the thing. Yeah, I got a list. I don't name names anymore because several years ago.
I'm sorry. Did I get Ryan in trouble?
No,
okay.
Ryan's not here. No, the reason I don't name names is because many years ago I made a joke about Heath Ledger dying, and the next day he died.
Oh.
So, and my students were like, "You killed Heath Ledger." They were so mad at me. So now I have a list of people I would prefer to die rather than all the people that I have, but I don't say it out loud anymore because I'm afraid of my own. I do actually say some of them, but
it's been some time, time plus tragedy and all. Like you can, it's fine. Like you can start naming names again.
Well, I sure stuck it to Heath, and I felt bad about it.
Well, you should, but you're forgiven.
Anyway,
Everyone's going to thank me tomorrow if Turtle Watch ends.
the people of Kentucky will send you a plaque. All right, on we go. This is a film I know nothing about. It's just the number 39 from 2006. There is no excuse for murder. Not sure I agree. And no explanation for need. Carol McCain's DV cams have recorded the deaths of his 36 past victims. His killing room, a makeshift studio, is the set for the murders of 2 more victims and the torture of a forensic psychiatrist destined to be his biographer and the killer of his final victim, number 39. I do not know what I just read.
I did not comprehend what you just read aloud to me.
I'm not sure. Yeah, the syntactical torture is perhaps even worse than the physical torture being described.
All I could surmise is that this is not a Hitchcock remake. That's all I got.
Yeah, the 39 sentence fragments. All right. Well, check it out when when it pops up. Okay. Oh well, here's one. 1976, Dark Sunday. It should have been a love story. A Skid Row reverend helps young junkies to a better life. This incurs the wrath of a local drug dealer who sends his goons after the good minister. And this, of course, has a scene that I know you enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the book.
Dark Sunday. Earl Owensby Studios shot right here in North Kakalaki. Directed by Jimmy Houston, written by Tom McIntyre. I'm particularly excited about this title.
I am too. I think, I hope the world gets to see a lot more Earl Owensby, just because there's a lot of gems in there, and
Sure
he's
are.
a great regional director. A lot of fun stuff in his filmography, the stuff he produced, and I have a little bit of connection to that too. My mom is in North Carolina as well, and so when I told her about this film, because she was reading my book, and I pointed this one out in particular to her, because I was like, he's from North Carolina, Mom. Sorry, Lucy, get caught up in my wires. I forgot what I was talking about because my cat just walked all over my microphone.
Talking to your mom about the Earl Owensby movie?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, she got super excited about that. And so she was actually curious to watch something of his. So we're going to do that someday. Because I did actually make the mistake of, last time she was at my house, she was perusing my physical media shelf. And she pulled out the Weird Wisconsin box set from Arrow. Because she's from Wisconsin. Sorry, Wisconsin. And she was like, "Oh, what's this?" And I was like, "Mom," I'm like, "It's not like." I was like, "If you want to, but I don't think this is something like you're gonna want to watch." Because my mom is like, "I'm gonna watch all of like the Best Picture nominations and like see the latest, whatever." Like, it just.
Jason Statham. She likes Jason Statham.
I don't think she does. I'm sorry. I think you're on. That's a one-man island, Will.
I can drive out there and introduce her to. I'll take her to Mutiny.
Okay. But she did watch a Bill Rebane movie. Not the best ones, but like one of the other, I can't even remember which one she watched. And she was like, "Okay." After we were done. I was like, "Yes, I told you."
Hey there.
Well, alrighty then. So.
Well, Dark Sunday, I guess since it's been announced, I can say I did a little stuff for it. I did some, I've gone to some shooting locations that were really cool, and I might have done some interviewing for it. So, very excited about this. There might also be a soundtrack available. So really excited to see how this one shakes out. Shit, I hope that was okay, but whatever. All right, next. Hey, Jeff
Yay.
Franco upgrade. We got. Who would have thought that an entire microeconomy would develop just around double dipping Jess Franco movies? We got a 4K upgrade of Pedro Almodovar's favorite Jess Franco movie, Bloody Moon. This is his slasher film. Don't panic. It only happens once in a bloody moon. After being released from a mental asylum, a disfigured man becomes obsessed with a student at his sister's boarding school while grappling with his dark past. Already been released. We got a nice Blu-ray from Severance some time ago. 4K upgrade, I'm sure will look good. I imagine the extras will be about the same. And of course, in the comments, we see people clamoring for Venus and Furs and probably Succubus as well. Two Franco classics that still languish on DVD. Bloody Moon, have you seen this one?
Yeah, it's in the book. Kid gets run over in this one.
Right, of course. Nice.
No, this is one of my favorite Franco movies, and no, it's not another guillotine movie. That's a saw blade, and it's
very different.
Pinched Fingers, or whatever the Spanish equivalent is of Pinched Fingers.
Nice. Bloody Moon. All right, next up. Oh, another classic that we've been waiting for a long time. Fred Olen Ray's 1988 masterpiece, Hollywood, Chainsaw Hookers. Gunnar Hansen, Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer. They charge an arm and a leg. I love Fred Olen Ray. This movie kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it's also somehow a classic at the same time.
It is, because it's one of those like covers that automatically makes it like a video store staple, so like, I don't know, it's not good, but it has like a tiny corner of my heart.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick this up and watch like the extra features. I've seen the movie a couple times. That's plenty. I love seeing Gunnar Hansen having a blast. I'm always happy to see Ms. Quigley and Miss Bauer. Fred Olen Ray is a legend. There you go. That's Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. All right. Theater of Death from 1967, where acting can be murder.
Acting.
Ding! The Theater of Death in Paris. I think that's the Grand Guignol, right? Specializes in horror presentations. A police surgeon finds himself becoming involved in the place through his attraction to one of the performers. When bloodless bodies start showing up all over town, he realizes there could be links with the theater. Of course, we have David Gregory's documentary about the Grand Guignol screening already and will be coming out soon. Christopher Lee is in this. I don't know anything else about it, though.
I actually got this from the video store a few months ago and watched it, and it's a very shitty DVD copy. And now I'm like, well, you're welcome, everyone, because I didn't buy a DVD copy, but the fact that I got it from the video store and watched it on a shitty copy means that, of course, there is a beautiful release of it coming soon. This one's a lot of fun. It doesn't, I know Christopher Lee is probably top billed, but he is not in it as much as that would generally indicate. He's in it in the beginning. He's sort of running the show at the theater. And then he disappears for a lot of the movie. His house has all of these sort of like secret passageways and like, lots of fun tropes in it. So it's a solid 3-star movie, but I think this kind of piggybacked on David Gregory's documentary, which I watched that recently. It was on It was on one of the library channels, either Hoopla or Canopy. I can't remember which one, but I watched it there, and I enjoyed it. Barbara Steele narrates it, so it's nice to hear her actual voice, which you don't get to hear too often. But yeah, this one's fun. I like it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that documentary. I have a tangential connection. I co-edit a book series for Anthem Press called the Anthem series in exploitation and industry in world cinema. And one of the books in that series, written by a friend of mine, Mario De Gigolo Belmari, who also contributed to the Toby Hooper book, he wrote a book about the Grand Guignol and horror cinema, and is an interview subject in the documentary.
Okay, that's why the name sounded familiar. Yeah, I remember seeing him there. Yeah,
really excited about that. He's a cool dude.
Nice.
Lives up in Montreal. All right, coming up next, You'll Die at Midnight. In case you were wondering, 1986's You'll Die at Midnight. Lamberto Bava, who's experiencing quite the renaissance these past couple of years. I think his whole filmography is coming out. Everything from TV, theatrical. A cop suspects his wife's infidelity, only to become the prime suspect when she's murdered. A criminal psychologist believes the real killer is a presumed dead serial killer as more murders unfold. Another sentence that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's an Italian horror movie, so we know it's not gonna anyway. Very excited about this just because it's Bava, it's a knife, and it's a bare butt.
There's also an egg beater in this.
Oh, you've seen this one?
I have, yeah.
You've seen more of these than I have.
Well, like I said, the trashy Italian, like what is this? Early 90s, late 80s, like when everyone's like, they basically like write most of these off. There's some great ones in there, like obviously, like, you know, Stage Fright's at the top tier when you get into like late 80s stuff. But like this is my bread and butter stuff. Like this is the trash. I'm like, stick it fucking right in my veins, and I will watch all of it.
And that's why You'll Die at Midnight.
I will not. Well, I'm gonna die in Switzerland when I'm 75, but like, you know, maybe I'll try to plan it for midnight. Maybe 70. The way things are going.
Oh jeez. Overdosing on Italian horror. Good way to go, in my opinion. I've got a sweet story about this one. Coming on 4K, we've got an upgrade of The Perils of Gwendolyn in the Land of the Yik Yak. Adventure without shame, a lost civilization where no man has ever been, and for good reason. Tawny Katane and Brent Huff in The Perils of Gwendolyn in the Land of the Yik Yak. And at the Mad Monster Convention this past weekend, I had a fella come up to the Severin table and we started talking. He brought up Gwendolyn, and watching it with his dad as a young fella. He's like, my dad would watch this movie anytime it would come on Skinamax, and I would watch it with him. And my dad watched it because of Tawny Katane, but I gradually realized that what I liked was oiled up Brent Huff. And so he said he has this fond memory of bonding with his dad and awakening to his identity as a gay man, unbeknownst to his father.
Oh, what is a sweet story.
It was sweet. And it made me want to rewatch the movie because I like oiled up bodies as much as the next fella.
Same.
So,
although I might prefer Tawny Katane, you know, splaying out on the hood of a car myself, but toss up.
That's where I met her first, of course.
Yeah, same.
That's the only road I've ever known. All right.
Here I go again.
Thank you for joining me in that dark place. All right. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say this word anymore.
You're probably not, but in the context, like think of it in context of the Eric Roberts movie King of the Gypsies, you can say the title of the film.
Okay, now that I've been given permission, coming on November 24th, we're moving away from Severin and into Altered Innocence. Speaking of awakenings, Gypsy 83, the director's cut from 2001. Oh, I just got something in my eyeball. Oh, Sandusky, Ohio, 2 words that make me uncomfortable. Is
Wait, together or just individual?
together, separately.
Oh wow, okay.
Neither have good connotations in my recollection, whether persons or places.
All right.
Anyways, it's hell on earth for goth misfits and Stevie Nicks super fans. Gypsy Vale, oh, it's okay, it's her name, and her younger queer protege Clive Webb, when they discover a New York City club is hosting Night of 1,000 Stevies. Oh, this sounds awesome, actually. The pair hit the road with high hopes that Gypsy will be able to perform. They encounter some misfits. Shocker, John Doe's in it. Karen Black's in it. This was directed by Todd Stevens. We've got, oh my gosh, a restored in 4K from the original 35mm camera negative with 40 minutes of never-before-seen footage and legendary goth songs from The Cure, Cocteau Twins, Echo and the Bunnymen, and more. I'm kind of excited about this.
Sister Hyde did this poster too, so that's
Oh, very cool. Clan of
Yeah.
Zymox. Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Gypsy 83, Altered Innocence.
Speaking of, all those musicians, John Doe, that's all. The Cramps have a
Oh, yeah.
new album, Gravest Gravy, out, and Amoeba has not shipped my order yet. So I tried to go to my local places and they were sold out because I don't do the vinyl. I'm not hip. I was like, no, I'll buy a CD. And I thought about it and I was like,
It's okay. It's okay.
when was the last time I bought a CD? It's been 20 years since I bought a new CD. Like
Wow.
I just don't listen to new music. And to be fair, this is not technically new music. This is just like, oh, we have these like studio recordings that were never released. So
These are like the original Memphis recordings, right? That Alex Chilton did?
yeah, so like they're just yeah, it's sorry.
Yeah.
I get excited because like the Cramps are one of my favorite bands of all time. So like the fact that they like I get to experience them new is just like yay. And then I was like, God, I haven't bought a CD in a long time. And I'm like, yeah, because I haven't changed the way I dress and I have not changed the music that I listen to since I was a teenager, basically. I'm still jeans and a t-shirt and I still listen to the same Ramones and Misfits and the Cramps and all that, and that's it. Ted Kennedy's. So, okay. So I am hip because CDs are surging back. All right, I'm hip with the Gen Z crowd now. What's up, kids? What's up, my fellow kids?
Really excited about this. And speaking of blast from the past, right? Henry Rollins and Ian MacKaye are the ones who produced this release, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The tapes had been in Poison Ivy's garage, and they convinced her to let them go and release them, and she said okay. So Amoeba, if you're listening, get this CD into Erica's bag.
Yes, please.
I'm
sure they'll send it soon. But
yeah,
thank you, Henry Rollins and Ian MacKaye, for that. Much obliged.
Yeah. Cool dudes. And I'm getting shit for not pronouncing MacKaye correctly.
I mean, to be fair, like everyone else in the world would pronounce that MacKaye, but Ian MacKaye has decided, like, no, this is how I'm pronouncing it.
I will say, and I'm not saying this in my defense, although perhaps it's the reason. When I saw on YouTube an interview with Henry Rollins talking about this release, he referred to his best friend of 40 years, Ian MacKaye. And I was like, well, I'm going with the guy who knows the dude.
Really?
But I
Okay.
also recognize that everybody says Mackay. And I think I've heard Ian Mackay refer to himself as Ian Mackay. So
Maybe it's some inside joke between the two of them where he's like, I'm just never going to
Okay.
pronounce your name that way. I'm going to call it like, and then Ian is like, well, I'm going to call you Hank then. To be a fly on a wall with those two. I would,
oh my gosh. Too intense for me.
I mean, I could do maybe like 5-10 minutes and then
Yeah.
I'd have to be like, okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go mellow out, guys. All right. Oh, speaking of mellow, coming on September 21st on Blu-ray and DVD, Gen Zers into the retro media, from Trinity Cine Asia, a label I'm not familiar with, Resurrection from 2025. In a world where humanity has lost the ability to dream in exchange for eternal life, one creature remains entranced by the fading illusions of the dream world. This monster, adrift in reverie, clings to visions no one else can see until a woman appears. And shit gets complicated. Wah, wah. Resurrection. Why does this cover look familiar to me? Was this a Criterion? What do they call it now? They called it like Janus, and then they rebranded.
Oh, they're like they're like, you're not good enough to be Criterion, but we'll put you out anyway.
Right. Premieres. Criterion premieres. I
Okay.
think Resurrection is in that label.
I feel like I've seen, maybe I saw the trailer for this at
You're wrong.
AFS. It's 2025.
Yeah.
Hold
Don't know
on.
anything about it, but we're getting a director's intro, some UK exclusive promo clips, an exclusive booklet. So
Be gone. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I did see the trailer for this at AFS and it looked really interesting. Like it looked very sort of dreamlike and surreal and like, oh, get fucked. It's 159 minutes. Never mind.
whoa.
Never mind.
Whoa. Okay. Robert Hubbard has confirmed 159 minutes.
No.
Okay. Better be one of the best movies ever made if I'm going to do that. Speaking of one of the best movies ever made, I'm excited to announce coming soon on 4K in the US from Kino Lorber, Patch Adams from 1998. One of the great films by director Tom Shadyac, written by Steve Odekirk. You know this one. Robin Williams lies to kids about how sick they really are.
I mean, with that description, if that were the synopsis, like the
ultimate
one sentence
retro
synopsis,
movie.
I would be like, all right, I'll watch that. But yeah, no, I'm
This is like you're that character in PCU that's like that's watching TV all day trying to prove that Michael Caine is in like every movie ever made. Patch Adams for you is like the holy grail of I'm assuming you've seen PCU, right? The long lost PCU. No?
the what?
PCU? You ever seen it?
Oh, sorry. I only heard the PC. I
Oh,
was
I'm
like,
mumbling.
that's okay.
Anyway.
I saw that when it first came out. It's been a very long time. So
It's another one we want in 4K one of these days. Patch Adams, enough said, I think. I don't
honk.
want
I'm gonna do the creepy arm. Honk.
to.
Ew. Moving on.
All right. A good double feature with Patch Adams. This is an update to the previously announced impending release of the Human Centipede 2. Just so you know, the Australian Classification Board has revoked the July classification of the Human Centipede 2 and overturned the original rating, meaning the film is now required to be cut to be released in Australia, which means the best scene, probably. So the classification board originally passed an uncut version of the Human Centipede 2 with an R18 plus rating in May 2011. Theatrical run ended when the classification review board banned it in November. And basically what we're saying is that the impending Umbrella Entertainment release of the 4K UHD Collector's Edition of the Human Centipede trilogy was originally going to be released on the 22nd of October. And it is unclear what this will mean for the release, whether the release will have to be altered and censored, or if they'll be able to get around it somehow. But if you were excited about the 4K Human Centipede trilogy, just know that Umbrella is dealing with some bullshit.
I wonder what it was for the censorship board in Human Centipede 2 that were like, they decided like, no, that one thing is was it like him jerking off with sandpaper or barbed wire or whatever he does?
Yeah.
Or was it the baby's head getting smashed under the foot pedal?
My FanDuel's gonna go with baby.
Yeah. I would like to think so. I would like to think.
Of course, if it's 30 seconds, it could be multiple scenes. The sandpaper.
Yeah.
The baby.
That's true.
You know.
It could be a lot of things. It could be just a lot of little cuts.
Death by 1,000 cuts. That's what happens with this film.
Yeah.
Human Centipede 2. I recall going to see this in the theater with a friend of mine. And the people of the theater were like, "Are you serious?" Like, they really did not want us to go in, and we were the only two people in the theater. And as it went on, I turned to my friend and said, "I don't know if I'm going to make it through this one." We did, but I'm not sure I'm proud of that.
Yeah. I don't have any desire to revisit it. I'm like, I watched it for the book, and I was like, I am not a better person having watched this. Barbed wire rape, that would be it.
Yeah,
that would probably be it. Good call.
I'll tell you my favorite thing about Human Centipede. For many years, I was a faculty in residence living on campus and coordinating a eccentric program of misfit artist types. And part of my job, believe it or not, I supervised the resident advisors. And part of their job was to put on fun bonding programs. And one of my RAs, my favorite RA, frankly, came up with Human Centipede Twister. And you put down 3 mats, and people have to like wear these belts, and you bite down on the belts of your partner and play Twister while trying to stay connected. Innocent, but conceptually it was pretty fun.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say like a bondage, not bonding, but I get both work here.
I'm sure there was other stuff happening, but yeah. I only knew about that part.
Okay.
All right, on to the next. Oh boy.
For
the speaking of anal, coming on October 26th on 4K Blu-ray in the UK from Hammer Films, we got like 7 discs containing 5 versions of Horror of Dracula.
Stick it in my veins.
Holy cow. You get 15 hours of brand new and rare archival content, a premium slipcase, 200-page book, 60-page House of Hammer comic reprint, double-sided poster, 8 replica lobby cards, 2 UHDs, 5 Blu-rays. UHD content is duplicated on the Blu-ray. 5 iterations of Dracula. You got, in case you were wondering, the uncensored UK version, the UK theatrical, uncensored US version, US theatrical, and the editor's work print. 5.1 mix for both sets of films, leather feel slipcase with 3 words I don't understand: debossed foil titling. Almost said tittling. A rigid inner box featuring new artwork by illustrator and artist Robert Samelin. Sorry. Yeah. How about that?
This is, yeah.
There's another post.
Yeah, it's like there's like 3
Whoa.
posts for this.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. We got the Dracula work print. No other Hammer work prints are known to exist. We've got interviews with Dame Harriet Walter, who is an actor and Christopher Lee's niece, in conversation with Lee's biographer Jonathan Rigby. We've got author Tony Dalton, writer Stephen Laws, writer Wayne Kinsey, and publisher Dick Clemenson, looking at Terence Fisher's pre-1957 work. We got David Huckvale examining James Bernard's music. We've got an early 1970s Hammer script treatment about Dracula creator Bram Stoker, which remained unfilmed until now. Holy shit, we got an adaptation by James Swanton, a dramatized reading of this script. We've got Gothic for Christians, narrated by Doug Bradley. I'm probably most intrigued by that.
Yeah.
Interview with Janina Fay in conversation with Wayne Kinsey. Janina Fay reads Bram Stoker. Doc Ray Stoker discusses the novel. Holy cow, this just keeps going. Special effects featurettes, video essay by Heather Wixon. Guy Barefoot, who I really want to be my alter ego. He's a film scholar and author. Gives a primer on this particular slice of cultural Americana at the drive-in theater. There's another post. Erica was right. Holy cow. Look at all this stuff. We've got child actor Paul Cole reminiscing. We've got Wayne Kinsey showing off one of the stone eagles from Castle Dracula that he managed to acquire. We've got behind the scenes. We've got Jonathan Rigby and James Swanton. We got Tim Lucas. We got a World of Hammer clip series narrated by Oliver Reed. Are you kidding me?
What?
And I haven't even gotten started on the commentaries. Lucy Bolton and Jonathan Rigby. Elizabeth Miles and Paul Cornell. Steve Haberman and Konstantin Nasser. Heidi Honeycutt and Toby Rohn. Lauren Barnett and John Hamilton. And an archival commentary with Marcus Hearn and Jonathan Rigby. But that's not all. A censor card, clapperboards, titles, trailers, 8mm cut downs, a stills gallery, a booklet with new articles by Bruce G. Hallenbeck, James Swanton, Wayne Kinsey, Andy Murray, Barry Forshaw, Andy Murray again, Sarah Morgan, Miriam Balemsky, Ramsey Campbell, and Gail Sakira. And an archival interview from 1978 with Melissa Stribling.
Damn.
Huh? Christmas gift?
Yeah. Definitely. I'm surprised Kim Newman's not on this one. Maybe he's in there somewhere because
I
there
might have
was.
skipped over.
You might have skipped him. There's 3 fucking posts for this.
I
So,
did.
there you
I
go.
skipped over quite a bit.
I mean, sure, like, yeah, Ragnar has a point. Like, what's Kim Newman going to say that he hasn't said 100 times? But it just, when I think of Dracula and, anybody commenting on it, I do like the fact that there are a lot of different voices on it, but it also like feels like for the ultimate release, it's like you got to also bring out the classics too,
Yeah.
And Kim Newman to me is like, it's like having a greatest hits album for a band, and you don't have like
Right.
Rain and Blood on there or something. Like, why would you do that?
Or an alternate cut.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So, but yeah, this is definitely pre-order day one for me.
1,384 minutes. That's something.
That's a lot of stuff packed in there. So
Many
I'll give it to them. They're going all out for it. So
It'll look good on the shelf no matter what.
yeah, we have like all of their releases so far. So
Do you?
Mhm.
Okay. I haven't got any of the new Hammer releases, so I'm tempted here.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, if my FanDuel bet about what was cut from Human Centipede 2 comes in, I will have enough money to get it.
Oh shit! I should put mine in on Kalshi. Damn it! Fucking, I would never.
Coming October 20th on Blu-ray in the US from Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network. Regular Show, the complete series. This ran 2010 to 2017. I was a new dad then. I didn't watch anything except for Reggae Mouse. That's what my kid liked. But this one, I'm sure many people in the chat are fans. A cartoon about the lives of Mordecai and Rigby, whose lazy afternoon adventures always seem to be interrupted by zombies and misadventures. Includes Regular Show the movie. So I guess this went 6 seasons.
I've never heard of this, so I have no idea. I got nothing.
Looks fun. Moving on. Another cartoon. All right, coming on October the 20th on Blu-ray in the US from Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network. Adventure Time, complete series, 2010 to 18. Finn, the brave human boy, and Jake, his magical dog, exploring the strange land of Ew. Every single episode in one amazing collection. This is Bazonkers. 10 seasons on 12 discs with a retrospective documentary, including the cast and crew, documentary of the music of Adventure Time, live performances, and more. Did you ever get high and watch this?
No, I have not heard of this before.
Okay.
I am currently trying out different THC drinks, and I have not found my right one yet. I had an interesting night the other night watching 7 Magnificent Gladiators.
Nice.
And but I have some other ones, and I almost grabbed one for this live stream, but then I was too afraid that like it would kick in like hour 2 and I would get the fear and like it would just be a fucking mess. So I was like, I'm saving that for tomorrow night after I get home from a double feature, which I'm very excited about.
Last time I foolishly ate an edible before this show. We interviewed Tiffany Shepis. I was fine. By the end, I fell asleep between each announcement. Ryan was so mad at me. Thankfully, I made it through the Tiffany interview, but by the end of the announcements, I was out.
That's funny.
Anyway, so I know that this is very popular amongst the younger generations, the millennials.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you can zoom in. I'm probably asking you to do too much. But like the yellow thing that is sitting on top of the skull looks familiar. Like I feel like I've seen that in
that's the dog.
Okay.
That's Jake the dog.
Okay. That looks familiar.
Looks kind of like a Cthulhu, though.
It does.
Yeah. And if you get high, it really looks like a Cthulhu.
Yeah. See, now I'm really glad I didn't drink that THC drink.
You ever watch Adventure Time on weed?
Son, I am from the era of Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd. So
They did that in a theater. I went and saw it in a theater in Greensboro one time. They played.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Well, anyway, speaking of great television,
Mm.
now available direct from MPI Media Group or coming in wide release on September 15th from MPI Media Group, Dark Shadows Volume 1. This is the original series restored in HD. Now, you can't see this, but on top of one of those is my coffin box that it contains all like 1,100 episodes. And I'm not sure what this is doing here. It says it contains 40 restored episodes. Are they in order? Are we talking about the first couple seasons? Is it a random collection? I do not know. No public information about the remastering. Feedback on the way the discs look has not been overwhelmingly positive. That's a note put in by Ryan. So proceed with caution, Dark Shadows fans. The coffin may be your only or your best option still. I don't know if it's still in print, but
I have some coffins, but not this coffin. I have the Blind Dead box set with the coffin, and then you got that too? Hell yeah!
Right next to me.
And then the Misfits box.
I got that too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I don't have it anymore, but I used to have a coffin table that like doubled as storage, but that thing got like too big. And then eventually we, at my last house that I owned with my ex-husband, we took the coffin table and I didn't do this because I can't do stuff like this, but he turned it into a way to like heat the pool where like put it through there and the water circulation would like go in there and then like come back out into the pool and be warm. He tried, it didn't work, but like he tried it. Cool. So I was like, whatever, I don't have room for the coffin table anymore. So I wonder if it's still there because we left it when sold the house. I'm like, we're leaving the coffin water heater thing. So have fun with that.
Well, so are you a Dark Shadows person? Is this something that's been in your life?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I watched it like regularly, but I've seen enough episodes to be a fan of it. And like, I'd like to have some of these on my shelf, but like, I don't have the coffin box. But I'm not going to buy this if there's issues with it. So yeah. I'm sure it's on Tubi because everything's on Tubi.
Stay tuned, fans. Real ones know you can't have Dark Shadows unless you've got the season with the Phoenix and the Witch and the Ghost, like all the stuff before Barnabas even shows up when it's still black and white. You got to have the old stuff, yeah. All right. Moving on. We've got, this looks fantastic. Coming October 20th on Blu-ray and DVD in the U.S. from independent film company Over Your Dead Body from 2026, starring Jason Segel and Samara Weaving. What do we say about this?
Is that Jason? That's Jason Segel?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he have a neck?
I'm pretty sure some technological liberties were taken with this imagery.
That's hideous.
Yeah, this is a pretty gross looking cover. Jason Segel is Plastic Man. So this is a comedy about miserable couple Dan and Lisa retreating to a remote cabin for a romantic reset, each with a secret plan to murder the other. It's like The Gift of the Magi, but murder.
No. Also, like vacations and retreats to fix your marriage, that works as well as having a baby. So like maybe just get the divorce. Save the money that you were going to spend on this vacation and just fucking get a divorce. Like if
Well, I think you do the murder so you can get like life insurance or something, right?
yeah,
Isn't that how that stuff works?
I don't feel like people can get away with murder as easily as they used to be able to. There's too many like cameras out there. Like
Well, that's why you go out to the cabin.
yeah, but they're
Oh.
everywhere now. Fucking flock is goddamn everywhere.
That is true. Did you see the footage of Darth Vader coming to the?
Yeah.
Yeah, these flock cameras.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I don't know anything about this movie, and no, I don't care.
yeah.
It's ugly fucking cover. Someone
Those-
should be embarrassed.
Those who trade freedom for security deserve neither. All right. Well, moving on from your dead body to.
Damn it. I got excited for like a millisecond. I thought this was Weekend at Bernie's.
I would be really excited about that one.
Because I saw like the bee and the beach and like my brain like went there for a second. Damn it. I don't know what this is.
One of my most quoted cinematic lines ever is when Andrew McCarthy says, "This sucks. I am so unhappy," which I say at almost any social gathering I ever go to. But on to what this actually is. Coming on September the 7th on Blu-ray and DVD in the UK from Dazzler Media, Benidorm is Murder from 2026. The tagline is Sangria by the Jug, Murder by the Dozen, an unreleased demo from Sublime, I guess. He's a burned out ex-cop running a shabby Scottish pub. She's a wannabe actress who appoints herself his partner. They stumble into murders in hotels, clubs, caravan parks, and on the beach, juggling sunburnt tourists, feuding families, and missing cash, while Inspector Maria and young cop Jesus watch them somehow crack the cases. Scottish People on the Beach, starring John Hannah.
I'm good. Wait, what's the company that released this?
Dazzler Media. I think they're referring to his legs.
Someone should tell Chris Haskell they probably don't have there's probably no podcast about Dazzler Media.
Coming soon from someone's favorite production. Bedazzled with Chris Haskell. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking about shitty things. Coming on October 20th on Blu-ray and DVD in the US from AMC TV, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live and Can't Stop Talking About It. Season 1 from 2024. The love story that we all love between Rick and Michonne, changed by a world that is constantly changing. That's the actual sentence. Will they find themselves in a war against the living? Or will they discover that they too are the Walking Dead? What the fuck did I just read, Erica?
I can't. Are these shows like? Are there still new episodes of Walking Dead being made? Like, how many spinoffs are there now? Someone in chat catch me up because
there are actively 3. There's one with the guy with the baseball bat and the English girl that has the Southern accent. I can't remember that. And then there's another one with Durrell in Paris.
How do you make it to Paris? There's no planes.
He rode his motorcycle through the ocean. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I actually did watch The Ones Who Live, and it sucks so horribly.
Wait, you watched the whole season?
Yeah, it's only like 6 or 7 episodes, but that's no excuse. And then there was The Walking Dead: The World Beyond that was like teenagers. Oh my god, it went like 2 seasons. It was
there was like there was one spinoff, like the first spinoff, that was like just a whole other group, Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah. And what's his name? Coleman Domingo was in that one, right?
I'll take your word for it.
I love him.
Yeah, he's cool.
I think I watched that show like a little bit, and I was like, I like him. And then he just did a Criterion Closet little thing. He was in there.
Did it?
There is no man on this planet who is better dressed than him.
Oh yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah.
He is. Yeah. I mean, and then I saw like there was something I saw where either he was being interviewed or it was Colin Firth, and the other one came up to the other one and hugged. And I was like, man, I would love to be in the middle of that sandwich.
Oh, how debonair. Yeah.
Although Domingo wouldn't want me there, but that's fine. But like I just for a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I got sidetracked. This
good.
Looks, this looks terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I was dripping all over Jason Statham, so you're welcome to go. Anyway, yeah, those who want this will get it. All right. Hey, the holidays are coming. So November 3rd on 4K Blu-ray dual format in a steelbook.
No, never mind.
In the U.S. from Paramount Pictures, we got Scrooged.
I love Scrooged.
Yes, Bill Murray's take, just in time for Ty West's probably strangely languidly paced version of Ebenezer with Johnny Depp.
Are you kidding? Shut the fuck up.
What?
Are you serious?
Ty West?
Is he really doing that? Or are you just making that up? Are you trolling me because you know I hate Ty West?
I hate Ty West more than you.
I don't know that that's possible. I firmly believe that's not possible.
I don't like any of this stuff. I kind of like Trigger Man. It was all right. Yeah. Yeah.
So he's making an Ebenezer movie and Johnny Depp is supposed to be fucking Scrooge?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How
is it possible for someone to be so fucking awful and for them to just decide, I'm going to make this movie now because I know how much it's going to fucking piss off Erica of Austin, Texas, who wrote a book about dead kids and forced me to watch, who I forced to watch one of my movies because.
Which one?
It was his Guyana spin-off movie, his whole cult movie, whichever that one was called.
Oh, The Sacrament?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I've seen his other ones, like a few of his other ones though. I hate every single fucking thing this guy has done. I'm so fucking mad that he's making a fucking Ebenezer movie and Johnny Depp. Like, you don't need to make another movie. You have Scrooge, you have the Muppet Christmas Carol, you have a fucking George C. Scott one, all perfect movies. Yep. Fuck off, Ty West.
As the Quakers say, friend speaks my mind. On a brighter note, if you wish to boycott the Ty West film, you do have the option of Richard Donner's Scrooged, which will include some Show West clips with Bill Murray, a behind-the-scenes featurette on the set, several actually featurettes, and a commentary by Richard Donner himself. I think most of us are familiar with Scrooge. Oh, I didn't realize I still had this comment posted. Sorry.
Oh,
how do I take this?
I figured you were just really trying to show it off, and I was like, all right, like, good for you, Will. Like,
I didn't know I even posted it.
Like, wow. Will's really proud of that one comment. You know what I wish more movies had? Like, I know there's always like the behind the scenes stuff, but like, I love bloopers. You know, like the Jackie Chan bloopers that you get.
Oh, I know.
I would, you know what I would love? You know what Hammer missed out on that release? They have everything on that release that they could possibly. They don't have bloopers. They don't have Peter Cushing fucking launching himself and missing the curtains and falling flat on his face. I would love to see that. I don't want to see Peter Cushing hurt himself, but I would love to see some bloopers. I would love to see the teeth falling out of Christopher Lee's mouth and him being like, ooh, 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 you know, trying to catch him.
And I just want to see him say, line.
Uh,
All right. Well, Scrooge. So I know
Yeah.
you're not a Steelbook fan.
I'm not.
But I'm
I
sure
have
they're
a few, but not
Yeah.
because, not on purpose. Like
They're
I just,
dangerous.
yeah,
Dangerous things.
yeah.
Well, moving on, we've got some more war on Christmas propaganda. We got coming November the 3rd on 4K and Blu-ray dual format in a steelbook from Paramount Pictures, White Christmas. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, song and dance stuff, George Clooney's aunt, Rosemary, Vera Ellen. We got a commentary by Rosemary Clooney. We got a White Christmas sing-along, if that's your family. We got classic holiday moments. How tantalizing is that? What could that possibly be? We got a UNICEF documentary with Danny Kaye and, holy shit, Michael Bublé. We got backstage stories from White Christmas and featurettes on Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Irving Berlin, Rosemary Clooney. We got White Christmas from page to stage and another look back with Rosemary Clooney. White Christmas.
That should look very nice on 4K.
Yeah. Wait, is this the one that has the racist minstrel scene, or is that Holiday Inn?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen either in years. So, yes, Chris, that would be my worst nightmare. Actually, it would be if you paired up Ty West and Eli Roth together for a commentary. Then I would literally, I would go to Switzerland now.
My impression of such a commentary, dude, sweet.
Oh, check out her tits. Good for you.
Have you been taking new supplements?
I love my movie so much, bro.
Speaking of problematic films, coming at last on November the 3rd in 4K on a steelbook in the US from Warner Brothers, Gone with the Wind. We've got a 2-sided international mini poster, a 12-page booklet, 1939 movie ticket reproduction, and a bookmark.
Okay.
To go along with 5 lobby card reproductions with a standee display frame. This is a Walmart exclusive, according to the link there. Well, no, there's a pre-order for Amazon as well, so I don't know what that means. But Gone with the Wind, we all know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, despite what it is, I think everyone should see it.
Yeah, you got to
Once
see
in their
it.
life.
It's incredibly well made.
Mm-hmm.
Old Clark Gable's got a point there that he makes about Southern capabilities and customs. And you go with it. You go with it from there. All right.
Yeah.
So speaking of Ty West commentaries, we are going to find another private hell for Erica. This is her private hell. It is coming in late November on 4K and Blu-ray in the US from Neon Rated and Decal Releasing. This is Nicholas Winding Refn's new film with Sophie Thatcher and Charles Melton. It includes an interview with Nicholas Winding Refn, an interview with the cast, a behind-the-scenes music video, a futuristic metropolis, an infamous serial killer, and troubled actresses. There you go.
Okay.
Moving on. I'm glad we have similar tastes. Okay, not sure if we can laugh at this, but we're gonna go with it. Coming on November the 10th on Blu-ray in the US from Anchor Bay as part of their Starboard Entertainment Fry Zombie from 2024. In a world suddenly ravaged by a terrifying epidemic, a mysterious virus sweeps across society, yada, yada, yada. Zombies everywhere. A tight-knit group of friends with Down syndrome seem to be inexplicably immune to the infection.
Um,
You get
no.
you get a trailer, a featurette, and we should probably just go on to the next title. What do you think? I hope that it is. It's got to be okay, right?
I think we should move on.
Okay.
I honestly no, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah.
It exists. If anybody knows anything about it, feel free to share.
Like, okay, I have to say something. I can't. I just if the intent is that you're like, I want to make sure that we are being very inclusive and making sure that we have diversity represented, and what better genre than zombie film, because we've had every fucking sub genre of zombie film that could possibly exist.
Yeah.
If that's the intent, sure. I don't know. I don't have enough faith in humanity to believe that was the intent here for whoever made this. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, at least they don't have, Leonardo DiCaprio and
Oh God,
Johnny Depp and
Gilbert
however many other
yikes.
neurotypical actors have done this. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on to Devour. Coming on November 24th on Blu-ray from Epic Pictures Group. Devour from 2025, stranded after a concert scam an all-girl heavy metal band and their vampire manager stumble into a town ruled by a warlock and crawling with cannibals, vampires, sirens, and a mysterious werewolf. I think Jess Franco made this. It was called Killer Barbies. When they encounter a pregnant woman in danger, a search for help turns into a night of supernatural chaos, ranging from Minotaur-run betting rings to brutal creature confrontations. The band must unleash hidden powers to stay alive, blending heavy metal, dark humor, and creatures into a blood-soaked, chaotic survival ride. I want this to be fun, but I just don't think so.
I imagine that the CGI in this is just fucking horrendous, and I bet it's all I bet it's new metal.
Ooh.
Which you can't. I won't. No.
No.
So just no. It's a no from me.
Can't do it. Oh?
Mm.
Okay. Coming in November on 4K and Blu-ray from 88 Films, we've got the original 1987 Masters of the Universe, starring Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella as Skeletor. Not to mention a young ingenue named Courtney Cox. From Saturday morning cartoon to the big screen in one muscle-bound leap, Dolph Lundgren brings the animated icon to life in Masters of the Universe. You don't need me to tell you. We've got the 4K remaster from original camera negatives. We've got the original theatrical version and a newly unearthed extended preview cut of the film featuring never-before-seen footage, including new and extended scenes plus alternate takes. That might be interesting. Audio commentary with director Gary Goddard. Interviews with Dolph, Gary Goddard, Ed Pressman, Stephen Tolkien, William Stout, and a featurette and a stills and poster gallery. What do you think about old Masters of the Universe? Did you enjoy this back in the day?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I know, if Ryan were here, he would be able to tell everybody what the difference is between this and the other release. It's Toy Robot, right?
Yeah.
Ryan would be like, well, this features and this is scanned from the other thing, and I don't know what the difference is, and I'm not going to go look it up.
Yeah,
this is what you get when you get these hosts. You're you don't have Ryan's brain, so sorry, folks. You're going to have to do your own research on which version you want to buy.
Yeah. You get unvarnished emotional reactions. That's what we provide.
But yeah,
But this is something I wouldn't mind getting.
I love Dolph Lundgren. You
Huge
know,
Dolph fan.
I
Huge
mean, what is his degree in? It's like chemistry or something like
chemical
that.
engineering.
Yeah,
Masters.
like
MIT fellowship.
yeah, like wicked fucking smart dude, and
Yeah.
he's still like, yeah, I just want to come out here and have fun and make dumb action movies. I'm like, fuck yeah, my guy.
Date Grace Jones. Why not?
Yeah, he's got the best Punisher movie out there too. So.
Hell yeah. He fights the Yakuza and the Mafia at the same
Yeah,
time.
the slide going down, like
Slide. Oh,
so good.
can I take a moment to share my favorite quote from a movie not called Weekend at Bernie's?
Yes.
At the end of the film, after he murders the little boy's father, and the little boy, this is how great the 80s were. It's okay for me to spoil it. Go see The Punisher if you haven't seen it. Umbrella has a great edition. The little boy is the son of the mafia head honcho, capo, whatever. Dolph kills him. The little boy grabs a pistol and he holds it up, points it at Dolph. Dolph walks towards the child, says, "Do it." Kneels down, puts the gun to his head. "Do it." The kid begins to cry. He hugs the Punisher. And what does Dolph say? He says, "You're a good boy. Grow up to be a good man. Because if not, I'll be waiting." It's not enough to murder your dad. I'm going to traumatize you forever, kid. Seek not comfort with me. Oh, I love that Punisher. Yes. Oh, so glad you brought it up. I'm in a good mood now.
Okay.
All
good.
right.
I'm glad.
Here we go. I've recovered from the Ty West Nicholas Winding Refn double feature, followed up by whatever the hell we just went through with the zombie and heavy metal band.
Oh, God.
All right. We're on an upward trajectory now. Okay. Coming on November on 4K Blu-ray and in 3D Blu-ray dual format in the UK from 88 Films, we got Gamer. That's the Neville Dean / Taylor film with Gerard Butler. The future of gaming is here. Slayer, a shoot 'em up where players control real people as they fight their way through a war zone to the death. Kind of like, well, flock cameras and AI might make this game possible pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a 3-disc set with the UHD disc, a 3D Blu-ray, and a Blu-ray, 4K remaster from a film out of the 2K digital intermediate. I don't know what I just said. You got some surround sound. You got subtitles. You got a commentary by Taylor and Neville Dean, along with actors Amber Valletta, Allison Lohman, and Terry Crews. You got commentary by Dave Wayne and Maddie Budrowitz. You've got a feature-length documentary called Controlling Gamer. You got deleted footage, scene commentaries, and featurettes. What do you think about Neville Dean Taylor films? The Cranks and the Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance and all that.
Indifferent. I mean, I know I've seen this. I've seen Ghost Rider. What was the other one?
The Crank films with my boy Jason Statham.
Oh, I think I've seen the first one. I mean, I get it. They have their place. So like, they seem just like dumb popcorn movies to me. Which again, those have their place. Like,
Yeah.
I go see those when I'm like, I just want to go to the movies.
If you like to abuse Adderall, Neville Dean Taylor is for you. I think. Gamer's all right. I'm not against it.
Sure.
All right, moving on. Oh, here we go. Probably the 16th or 17th version of this film released in the last 5 years, coming in November on 4K and Blu-ray in the UK from 88 Films. Night of the Comet. Absolute classic. We got a rigid slipcase with original poster artwork. That's actually a big deal at this point because there's so many. And here's your Kim Newman commentary with Sean Hogan. We got the 4K remaster from the original camera negatives. We've got, just the commentary. So, Night of the Comet. How do you feel about it?
It's the classic, I've never really felt the need to upgrade. I think I still just have a DVD of it. Like, there's just some films that I like, and like they have their place as a classic, but there's just ones that I'm like, I don't need to see a better version of this. But I'm not like a stickler for that kind of stuff. I'm like, as long as I have like a physical copy of something, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I think I might be most interested in that commentary, which I haven't heard before. But but the film, I agree with you. It doesn't necessarily need upgrading for me. Although, if you're into it, you can't go wrong with 88. They usually do a good job.
Yeah.
Great mashup of just about every kind of fun 80s movie, along with, of course, the atomic age film genre. So, Night of the Comet. Kelly Maroney. We love her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, some more Van Damme. Another one from 88 films coming in November on Blu-ray in the UK. We got Death Warrant. Detective Louis Burke tracks down serial killer the Sandman to an abandoned house in Los Angeles. After he shoots and the killer escapes, months later, Burke goes undercover to investigate a series of prison murders. However, he is shocked to find that the Sandman is an inmate. I don't know what the fuck kind of synopsis that's supposed to be. But also they want us to know that this is Van Damme's 11th feature.
Oh, well, that's an important number in someone's filmography.
And that perhaps for the first time we see the famous action star utilized to his full potential in this taut, T-A-U-G-H-T, prison drama.
So he's also a teacher in the prison.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
This is like his version of Dangerous Minds or something.
There you go.
We got an audio commentary by Dave Wayne and Maddie Budrowitz from the schlockpit.com. We got an interview with Patrick Kilpatrick. Stop killing yourself. Death Warrant. I am sure I've seen this. I do not remember anything about it.
I'm sure I've seen it too. It's funny, like the killer is the Sandman in that. It's the same killer in the one I watched earlier, that I mentioned earlier, the Bloody Beach. Sandman.
Yeah.
Double feature, guys. There you go.
A lot
You're
of there was a movie called The Sandman, and it was spelled S-N-M-A-N, Sandman.
Huh.
Remember that one? And my sister's in it. She gets raped and murdered. I'm really proud of her. It was directed by J.T. Petty, who did, I think, one of the Mimic movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to see my sister killed and tied up and thrown into a bathtub, Sandman. All right. On to another film. Coming October 26th on 4K and Blu-ray in the UK from Vision's Home Video, Undertone. This is from 2026. A podcast host, naturally.
Ew.
Covering spooky
I already hate
content. I know, right? Jesus. Oh, get a jab. A podcast host covering spooky content moves into care for her dying mother. When sent recordings of a pregnant couple's paranormal encounters, she discovers their story parallels hers, each tape pushing her toward madness. Quit listening to the tapes.
Yeah.
We've got commentary with director Ian Tucson and actor Nina Curie. We got cast and crew interviews. We have an Undertone podcast promo and collector's edition O-ring packaging with 4 collectible art cards and a reversible poster. Do you know what O-ring packaging means? I've been on this show like for 4 years or something, and I still have no idea what O-ring means.
Somebody in the
chat tell us.
Will let us know. But so is this not satanic movie? Because I'm looking at this and I see an
I see it
upside
up
down
there,
cross.
Yeah, that should be a signal that Satan is near.
Okay. I mean, I don't know why someone made this movie when Session 9 exists. Like, if you need a creepy movie about listening to tapes, like, there you go. That's it.
Yeah. I'd listen to Satan's podcast,
I would too.
Infernal Iterations, something like that.
Okay.
I'd just like to
I would like to think it would be called Hell's a Poppin'.
go with that. Hell's a pop. Yeah. Just let him riff, what makes the guy tick? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, speaking of date night movies, yet another edition, and I'm glad of it. I'm not even making fun. Coming on December 2nd, just in time for the holidays, on 4K and Blu-ray dual format in a steelbook in Australia from Umbrella, Possession, R.I.P. Sam Neill from 1981. We got the 4K UHD 100 and Blu-ray discs. We got an over 120-page hardback book, Exploring Possession, written by Allison Taylor. Classic artwork on the outer rigid slipcase, classic poster art design steelbook, and it is limited edition and numbered. How many? We don't know. We've got an audio commentary by Sally Christie. We've got a video essay by Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, making her first appearance on the show tonight. We got a commentary by director Andrei Zulawski, audio commentary with co-writer Frederick Tooten. Wow, that's 3 audio commentaries. Nice. The Making of Possession featurette, an interview with the director, the U.S. cut, a featurette on the U.S. cut, location featurettes, interview with the composer, interview with the producer, a featurette analyzing the poster, and some trailers. Possession.
I mean, sure. Put it up, someone mentioned like Possession has become the Evil Dead of disc releases. It's like, why not? Like
The Evil Dead. That's great. Yeah.
Put it out there as much as possible. Like, I love this movie. It's a perfect movie. Like, it's one of those it changes every time I watch it because when I watched it, like, while I was married, right after my divorce, like more recent, like every time I watch it, it's different for me. So that's a mark of just an absolute masterpiece. So
we have gotten an answer. This is a terrible segue because you just said something really profound about a movie that affects us emotionally at different stages of our life as we go through trials and tribulations. But I did find out what an O-ring is.
Oh, is it
It's just
on your cock?
That's what I keep thinking.
Oh, it's just a slip
because it
cover?
would have.
Oh, that's not nearly as fun.
Yeah. More specifically, an open-ended slip. So.
Oh, okay.
Still.
But it's not a ring. Like, a ring is circular. I don't understand the.
Still got sexual overtones to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, every time I hear O-ring, I think like both cock ring and O-face. So,
Terry, that's the hottest of hot takes.
What does Terry have to say?
He said that Sam Neill was miscast.
Terry, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. All right. Well,
all right. Dad's here and he's talking about how slipcover and O-ring are the same thing. You know what? Will and I are going to just go on and continue to believe that the O-ring is just some like hidden like sexual trinket within like the Blu-ray release or something like that. Just let us have this.
Yeah, we're here because you asked us to be, Ryan. So you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of sexual kinks, coming at least once on December the 2nd on 4K and Blu-ray, a steelbook in Australia from Umbrella, 1993 version of Super Mario Brothers. We've got the 4K restoration from the original camera negative, an over 450 page hardback bound book, including a host of production materials, interviews, and artwork. We've got classic artwork designed on the outer rigid slipcase, which apparently is different than an O-ring.
It's not an O-ring, guys.
It's rigid.
Oh, Vid 54 has got the answer. You can slip it in on both ends. There you go. Thank you, Vid.
Yeah. So if you're feeling Mario or if you're feeling Luigi, either way, you can access the O-ring.
Just don't be disappointed when it's a small mushroom.
Erica.
What?
I don't know. For some reason, that was the one that got me.
Ryan's telling us to wait. I don't know if he's talking to us in the comments or to like other people in the comments.
I don't know.
I don't either.
No, I'm good. He hasn't.
You know what I will say about this? The Projection Booth podcast did an episode on this film that was phenomenal.
Okay.
So I would recommend that.
Worthwhile. All right. So this comes with freaking 4 commentaries, dude. Parker Bennett, the screenwriter, Fred Caruso, the co-producer, David L. Snyder, the production designer, Jeff Goodwin, a makeup artist, Mark McCoy from the special effects crew, and production assistant Craig Edwards getting everybody coffee. We got Stephen Applebaum and Ryan Haas, who are Super Mario Brothers, the movie archivists.
Imagine that on your resume.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like putting like I wrote a book about dead kids on my resume, you know, like
oh, I'm a Super Mario Brothers archivist. So you want to go back to my place or no, that's a no. Okay. Moving on.
Terry also says Bob Hoskins was miscast, and I don't have any skin in the game as far as casting for this movie, but I do know from listening to that Projection Booth podcast that Hoskins took that role because his kids played the video game, and they were the ones who convinced him to take the role.
Well, all my skin's in the O-ring, so
yeah.
On we go to December 2nd on 4K and Blu-ray on a steelbook in Australia from Umbrella, The Fall from 2006. But unfortunately, it's not a Mark E. Smith biopic. It is instead a film set in 1920s Los Angeles, whilst rehabilitating in hospital. A hospital, the hospital, we don't know. Just in hospital after a fall. Innocent optimist Alexandria strikes up an unlikely friendship with Hollywood stuntman Roy, who is recovering not only from a near-fatal accident, but also a personal betrayal. And he begins to tell a story of a magical mythological land ruled by Governor Odious and the 5 extraordinary heroes charged to defeat them. Is this a kid's movie?
I don't know. You lost me at the something optimist. What was it?
Oh, it's a Tarsim Singh movie. So it probably looks cool and makes no sense.
Okay.
We got audio commentary with Tarsim Singh, hopefully explaining what the movie is about. Actor Lee Pace, co-writer, producer Nico Sultanakis, and co-writer Dan Gilroy. We got interviews with all the same people, along with Jed Clark, Colin Watkinson, and a video essay by Virat Nehru, a video essay by Anton Batel, deleted scenes, and featurettes. This is The Fall by Tarsim Singh. Okay, now I'm kind of talking myself into it as a visual experience at least. Terry Talks Movies isn't sure about. Wait, were you the one that thought Sam Neill was?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't trust you, but but I will take your point. Terry says The Fall is totally worth it. I could see this. All right. Oh, now here's something I'm more likely to watch. Coming in on December the 2nd on 4K and Blu-ray on a steelbook in Australia from Umbrella. It is Caligula, the Ultimate Cut, and it is only available from the Umbrella web store.
But this one comes with an O-ring. It has to.
Yeah, and unlike Human Centipede 2, this one's got everything.
This one's got lube.
It's got decapitations. It's got orgies. You got some incest over there. Anyway, I don't know why I went to Wisconsin for that description, but you got the 4K HDR restoration and reconstruction from original camera negative. You got 5 different cuts across the UHD and 3 Blu-rays. Pick this up along with Dracula from Hammer, and you'll be done for the year.
Yeah.
You got the 200-page hardback-bound book with a host of essays, interviews, and artwork. Custom artwork by Will de Villiers. Will de Villiers? Will de Villiers? Oui de Villiers. Ville de Villiers. It is Caligula, y'all. And it's got a new commentary by Heather Drain. That's kind of cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
All the cuts. Video essays by Jarrett Gahan, Thomas Negevin, and Aaron Shaps in discussion. Caligula at Con, a post-screening Q&A from 2023 with Malcolm Dowell and Thomas Negevin, and 3 more commentaries. Who knows who they are? It could be us.
I wish.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Just talk about O-rings for 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, which we've pretty much done. So, like, we could.
Well, yeah, actually, you're right.
Yeah. So that's Caligula. What else we got? Umbrella's really kicking ass in December, making up for that Human Centipede 2 debacle. Coming again on December 2nd, we got Freaked, Steelbook. Alex Winters, right? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Another 200-page book. Y'all be reading. New essays by Justin Bain, Whitney Siebold, and Mike Saunders, along with fan art. Love fan art. Customer artwork. Look, y'all, these companies aren't even trying with the copy editing.
Yeah.
I thought AI was supposed to make writing better. Customer artwork steelbook by Thomas Nicolette. Make of that what you will. We got a 2004 commentary with Tom Stern and Alex Winter, rehearsal version alternate cut, work print alternate cut, tons of featurettes.
This one's a Screaming Mad George movie too.
Tribute to Screaming Mad George. Yeah, there's some pretty great practical effects in this. All right, that is Freaked. On we go to yet another Umbrella release. This is coming on December 2nd, 4K, Blu-ray, and apparently VHS. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Evil just messed with the wrong hillbillies. Only available from the Umbrella web store. This comes with a 100-page book featuring essays by Christian Bowe and Aaron Lupton, plus behind-the-scenes materials, an interview with actors Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine, storyboards, custom illustrated, rigid, and slipcase. Again, what the hell is he? By Tom Nicolette. A Chubby Chili Dog Depot pamphlet. If you get it for nothing else, get it for the pamphlet. You got 8 art cards and a reversible poster. You got commentary. You've got tons of new interviews. Eli Craig, David Traynor, Sharon Toohey, Russell Gray. A technical breakdown featuring raw dailies and original storyboards, all with commentary. This is the ultimate edition of Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. There shall never be another edition released, I am sure. All right, moving on. We're not done with Umbrella, baby. We got December 2nd, 4K Blu-ray dual format, Mysterious Skin. Okay. Brian Lackey, troubled 18-year-old, was once a scared, introverted kid growing up in a small town, plagued by nightmares and terrified of the dark. Brian believes he may have been the victim of an alien abduction. We've got a 48-page book featuring her second appearance of the night, Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, Justin Beam, and Aaron Lupton. Behind the scenes material, a rigid case and a slipcase, but no O-ring to be found.
No, the aliens used an O-ring when they abducted him.
That's right. They probed it. And this is kind of a cool extra. The full original Mysterious Skin novel by Scott Heim. Art cards, reversible poster, a limited edition numbered release. You get a commentary with Greg Araki, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Brady Corbett. Introduction, new featurettes on the music of Araki and the cinematography of the film and the production design. So lots of cool stuff. I'd be interested. I like Greg Araki. What do you think?
I'm kind of divided on his stuff just because, like, I appreciate, like, his work, but I don't really like his aesthetic.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair assessment. I liked the Doom generation. Others of his films I haven't been quite as enamored with.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he exists. And
You're being called out for not, it says, do you not know what Mysterious Skin is?
Well, it's a movie by Greg Araki. Oh, do you mean like in gay stuff?
I don't know. I don't know if he's calling you out as a joke or for the movie. I don't know.
Ronnie. Ronnie, you can tell me. Don't be afraid. Speak your truth.
Somebody else asked if Vincent is rumored to be doing Tucker and Dale.
Haven't heard that.
I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised at this point.
But, you know, I don't know. Is there generally a lot of overlap between Vincent and Umbrella?
I can't recall too many. I mean, like, there's always some overlap with the like Region B labels.
Right. I think it's usually 88 and Vinegar Syndrome that have a lot of the same.
Yeah.
I feel like, but
Imprint's had some overlap.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sure, it's a rumor.
I'm assuming Mysterious Skin is like some weird foreskin stuff. I don't know. Terry says it's eczema, but we don't trust Terry. Sorry. That's not good. I may have stumbled into something offensive. I apologize if so. All right. Well, now I guess I'll private browse Google it later and then wish I hadn't. On we go. We're still on Umbrella somehow. Hour 2 of Umbrella announcements. Jodorowsky's Dune coming on December the 2nd on Blu-ray. This is, of course, a documentary about Jodorowsky's pre-production work on Dune before he lost the film and David Lynch stepped in and we got what we got.
Yeah.
So this will include new interviews with director Frank Pavich, 3,000 drawings, artist Mobius on Dune. We've got deleted scenes. We've got a 48-page book featuring behind-the-scenes materials, notes from the director, and a new essay by Jonathan Owen. So, the saga of the greatest movie never made. That is Jodorowsky's Dune. Have you seen this documentary?
I have, and I've never been more disappointed that a movie did not get made after watching this. But I think it's because, you know, a lot of times you just hear like, oh, like a passing reference in like an interview of a director saying like, yeah, I wanted to make this at one point and I had this idea and it kind of fell through. There's a Hellraiser movie that was supposed to get made that never did, and that's my other like it was supposed to be like set in ancient Egypt, and like I don't want to like get into that because that was my other one where I was like, I don't want to live in this timeline because that movie doesn't exist. As one reason. There are many reasons that I don't want to live in this timeline, but that's one of them.
Many, many reasons.
But yeah, this is a great documentary, but also a very frustrating watch. For me, at least.
And Terry points out, and this is something you can trust him about, if you plan on getting Umbrella's ginormous Jodorowsky box set, this is included in that. So
okay.
Make sure not to
Don't double dip.
All right. We are still on goddamn Umbrella announcements. Holy cow, you guys. Congratulations. Woof. Jesus. All right. Erica's getting tired.
Umbrella, it's past my bedtime.
Tell me about it. Well, coming on December 2nd, a great way to help yourself fall asleep. You can watch the complete original Australian series 1 and 2 of Wilfred. And that is, I've seen this before. There's a guy dressed as a dog. I can't remember, but it is a good way to fall asleep. You also get a 48-page book, huh? Yeah.
I've seen Elijah Wood and then like his dog. I saw like the first season, I think. It was funny. It's cute.
Okay.
I don't want to own it, but like is that like a stuffed animal that comes with it? Or is that an O-ring? Is that what it is? Is that a furry O-ring? Is that what we would call that if that's like the cover for the box?
It is a fur rigid case and custom art slip case. So
okay. Is this not wait, is this a US Wilfred? Or because Paul's saying Elijah Wood is in the US remake. Am I dumb?
This is the original Australian.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Sorry.
You're not dumb, just mistaken.
Well, I'm excited about the furry O-ring in this, though.
Yeah, you can put the disc in or something else. So this comes with a 48-page book with new forwards and notes by Adam Zwar and Tony Rogers, TV historian Andrew Mercado. This is, as we have clarified, the original Australian series that the Elijah Wood U.S. Series is a remake of, and it is a bizarre and strange, quirky comedy.
Terry also provided another detail that Jason Gann, who played the dog, got canceled for punching out a bus driver.
Huh.
And now he's got a CBD company.
Did the bus driver, like, why did he punch the bus driver? That's what we got to know.
Right, maybe we'll never know.
We are still on Umbrella announcements, you guys. December the 2nd. It's a big day for Umbrella. December the 2nd is. Penny Lane is dead. The sweltering Australian summer of 1986, Penny Lane and her best friends Tony and Amy are celebrating Penny's university acceptance with a debauched no dick event. O-rings not allowed at a beach house. But when Penny's volatile cousin Kat crashes the party with a spiked cupcake and a cruel agenda, the night spirals into chaos. What else do you need to know? It's a bold debut from Mia Kate Russell. And a ferocious reckoning with internalized misogyny and the violence of male entitlement. Yeah.
Oh, good. So I not only get to deal with that in real life, but now I have to watch a movie about it too. Great. Thanks.
Yeah, I thought that was the show.
Yeah.
What have we been doing? All right. This has a 16-page booklet and a limited edition slipcase and behind the scenes, cast and crew interviews and a set tour and outtakes. So finally some bloopers.
Yay.
I hate line women. Right. All right. Somebody's going to aggregate that. I'm going to get canceled with that dog man. All right. Coming up next. All right, we're finally moving on from Umbrella. Congratulations, Umbrella, for a robust release slate. Coming on October the 13th, my wedding anniversary, on 4K in the US from Sony Pictures, The Pope's Exorcist. Inspired by the actual files of Father Gabriel Amorth, starring Russell Crowe and his bicycle. Bicycle? No, it's like a moped. What is it?
He's on a little moped.
That's cute, right? That's funny.
Yeah.
Just a couple of featurettes. Now this is the first one. No, right? There's a sequel, right? Is this the first one?
I don't know. I know there's like the Devil and Father Amorth, but that's not related. Is there like a second one with Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
But I think this is the first one.
As long as Franco Nero is in both, I would watch them because Franco Nero plays the Pope in this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would consider Catholicism if that were the case.
I know, right? I'd be like, I'm not the target audience for
and
that, though.
Just in case that wasn't enough, David Hyde Pierce is in this also.
Oh, that's a choice for casting, I guess.
You know, Vid54's comment reminds me that really anything with the syllable ped in it should be kept away from movies like this. You know? Just
yeah.
if it were me, I'd be more cautious.
Yeah.
So the moped, that's the only kind of petting that this movie is about. All right. Here we go. Universal Pictures, October the 13th, coming on Blu-ray, Star Spangled Rhythm for all you patriots out there. We got Eddie Bracken starring as Jimmy Webster, kind of a meta picture here. Whenever Jimmy Webster calls his father at Paramount Studios, the telephone operator who thinks Jimmy is a swell catch embellishes his father's position from gatekeeper to studio boss. Thinking his father is one of Hollywood's head honchos, Jimmy decides to take his Navy pals on a tour of Paramount and show them how the other half lives. They're all in for a big surprise, but the biggest surprise of all comes from the all-star show the studio decides to put on for the sailors. Welcome back, boys. We got Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, Fred McMurray, French Hatton, Ray Milland, Victor Moore, Dorothy Lamour, Paulette Goddard, Vera Zorina, Mary Martin, Dick Powell, Betty Hutton, Eddie Bracken, Veronica Lake, Alan Ladd, Rochester, and more famous stars. I would give this a watch, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not for me, but I can see like that's got a stacked cast, so yeah. I think this would appeal to quite a few people, I think.
Yeah, why not? All right. Also coming from Universal Pictures on October 13th, If I Had My Way, Buzz Blackwell and his co-worker Axel are faced with the task of going to New York with Patricia to find the remaining members of her family, because Patricia is the young daughter of a friend who died in a tragic accident. So this is a lighthearted comedy. Things go south when Axel spends Patricia's inheritance on a floundering Swedish restaurant in a drunken state of mind. Okay, this sounds awesome. Buzz must think on his feet and come up with a plan to save the day. Bing Crosby and Gloria Jean Pictures were different back then. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay. Ooh, also on October 13th from Universal, we got 30-Day Princess from 1934. This is an early Cary Grant appearance when Princess Katerina of Turonia falls ill with the mumps. It threatens to derail a lucrative business deal. Afraid of losing his commission, financier Richard Gresham hires lookalike actress Nancy Lane to impersonate the princess and promises a bonus if she can get crusading newspaper publisher Porter Madison to drop his opposition. Just as love begins to bloom between the princess and the publisher, Katerina's fiance arrives unannounced, threatening to ruin everything. Nice little romantic comedy.
Okay.
All right. Royals and the rest of us. Sylvia Sidney with Cary Grant. I know you've been waiting for this one. I've heard mixed reviews. Coming September 22nd on Blu-ray in the US from Sony Pictures as part of their Sony Pictures Classics line, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pets from 2026. Nothing I know you like more, Erica, than a 2020's comedy ensemble piece.
Oh yeah, that's
Special
like
features.
they made it just for me.
Yeah, and the premise is small town hairdresser Gail Daughtry is given a hall pass for John Hamm, and she goes to try and collect.
Okay.
David Wayne of The State, written by Kim Marino and David Wayne. Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Coming on September 15th on Blu-ray from Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting, New Fears Eve. Huh? That's a pun. Three co-workers attend their company's extravagant New Year's Eve celebration out of obligation, only to become trapped inside of something with a relentless killer before midnight. Think we've been here before, but we've got special features, tons of featurettes, one of which is called Kill Do or Killed Up. Killed Up. Like,
oh, is it like dildo?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Kildo ring.
I'm still not gonna watch this.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, continue. Coming October 16th on Blu-ray from Universal Pictures, Finding Emily from 2026. And here's all I need to say to you. It's from the producers of Bridget Jones's Diary and Love Actually. So
yeah, I'm good.
All right. Special features, deleted scenes. So if you don't find Emily in the movie,
check the deleted scene.
Check there. All right. Okay, what is this? Coming on November the 10th on Blu-ray from VCI Classic Films with one of the Ryan got a little editorial here with one of the most egregiously terrible AI covers I have ever seen. Northville Cemetery Massacre. The tagline is young men searching for freedom and justice as victims of brutal law enforcement. Completely ungrammatical. No idea what it means. Yeah. Music by Michael Naismith. I thought he was dead. Voiceover by... Oh, it's from 1976, so he could have done it. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this now. Voiceover by Nick Nolte, starring David Hyrie and the Scorpion Motorcycle Club. The name is spelled Hyry. Hyrie? David Hyrie. Music by Michael Naismith of the Monkees, directed by Thomas L. Dyke and William Deere. A peaceful motorcycle club wrongly blamed for a brutal murder. Tensions between the bikers and the suspicious rural community spiral out of control. Okay. I'm warming up to it a little bit. Not that cover art, but we've got Archival audio commentaries. We've got this one commentary by the Scorpions Motorcycle Club. That's kind of interesting. And a 2026 commentary by Rob Kelly, who we are informed is a noted film historian, movie podcaster, and artist. So that is a grand total of 4 commentaries plus an additional commentary on the behind the scenes. Northville Cemetery Massacre. No idea.
I mean, is this artwork, is this an AI O-ring that can be removed? Or is this like what you're stuck with?
I think we're stuck with it.
Okay. Well,
There's
I
no
mean,
mention.
this all sounds great, and I would like honestly would be totally into getting this, but this is
Yeah.
fucking hideous, and I don't want to
Yeah.
give them money if this is what they decided they were going to do for their artwork. Sorry,
It's a decision. Yeah.
VCI, is that who put it out?
VCI Classic.
All right, so well, VCI, you just lost my $17.99.
Yeah.
Sorry, guy.
No AI, VCI. No AI.
Indeed.
All right. There we go. We are moving into Eureka. They had some cool announcements. I'm excited about these. Coming on November 23. Jesus Christ. Coming on November 23rd. It's late. On 4K and Blu-ray, dual format. Part of their Masters of Cinema line, we've got Fritz Lang's Scarlet Street. And here's that O card. We got it. Not only do we get a limited edition O card slipcase.
Wait, was it O card or O ring?
O card.
Wait.
What's the difference between an O card and an O ring? Shit.
Oh, did we unlock a new layer? Oh my god. Or did we miss a comment where an O ring is also called an O card? Why isn't it just called slipcover?
Well, somebody will give
I
us
know. We'll get schooled in the
details.
comments.
We got a limited edition booklet with a new essay by film scholar Barry Nevin that gets into the connections between the source novel and Jean Renoir's Les Chiens. We've got the 4K restoration. We've got aforementioned O card. We got commentary by Imogene Sarah Smith. We got a new video essay by David Cairns. We've got an appreciation by Sheldon Hall, an interview on the life and career of Joan Bennett, and 3 episodes of the classic thriller radio anthology featuring Edward G. Robinson. Suspense, that's the name of the radio anthology.
It's
Great
neat.
movie. I love this movie.
I picked this up. I think the features are great. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a definite. All right, next from Eureka, we've got, this is the one I want. November 23rd, Blu-ray box set of Swedish Noir, Stockholm, Ufter Dirk, 1938 from between 1938 and 19. That was the worst. Thank you for laughing, though. We got Ingrid Bergman in A Woman's Face. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films of Swedish noir, all 2K restorations except for Hidden in the Fog, which is 4K. We got commentaries by Imogene Sarah Smith, Sergio Angelini, David Kalat, an interview about the early career of Ingrid Bergman, video essay by Michaela Kindblom, video essay by Sergio Angelini, short by Gunnar Skoklund, 1937's Cat Across the Road, an expressionist short by Arne Suxdorf, the most offensive thing I've said all night, from 1947, Rhythm of a City. I'm really excited about this one.
This is awesome.
I just watched a collection of Norwegian noir on the Criterion streaming. So this is just a hop, skip, and a jump to the left or right, to the right on my map. Um,
Nice.
Stockholm After Dark.
You sounded like the Swedish chef when you did your After Dirk.
After Dark. That's what I was going for. All right. Hey, Criterion Collection releases for the UK have been revealed for November, as we have expected and longed for. K-pop Demon Hunters leads a stacked slate that also includes Wild at Heart, Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors. I love that movie. A film, and finally a film that I've been hoping for years, Welcome to the Terror Dome. I love this movie. All of these are being released. K-pop Demon Hunters November 9th, Wild at Heart and Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors on the 23rd, and Welcome to the Terror Dome on the 30th. What do you think of these?
I've never seen K-pop Demon Hunters because I think it was on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I have some ramen that's like K-pop Demon Hunters branded on the top of my fridge, but I just bought it because it was on sale.
You get ramen on sale. That's thrifty.
It's the bulk package, so it's the good ramen.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like getting like top ramen.
Yeah. Hey, no judgment. I follow a guy on Instagram who teaches you how to feed your family for $5.
Nice.
And I need to follow him.
Well, yeah. Like I have not changed my food spending habits since I was unemployed to now.
Yeah.
Like I might go out a little bit more often, but I pretty much stayed the same. So, but yeah, I have a K-pop Demon Hunter ramen on the top of my fridge.
Nice.
Well,
I highly recommend to any and everyone, Welcome to the Terror Dome. It is fantastic.
I need to rewatch it. It didn't quite land with me when I watched it the first time.
I insist, it's fantastic.
Well, okay.
No, it might not be. It depends on how you interact with it. I also am a huge fan of Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors, Sergei Parajanov, Wild at Heart, obviously.
Yeah.
Good
Except for
stuff.
Laura Dern. I can't.
Was she miscast? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying she was miscast. I just,
We'll see what Terry says.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, all right. MVD Entertainment Group has announced a number of Video Store Day exclusive releases from labels like Deaf Crocodile Severn and Grindhouse Releasing and others. And so you're getting a curated collection of 12 exclusive titles on October the 17th with new art and some previously unreleased titles. So you get The Tune from Deaf Crocodile, Dead Mountaineers Hotel. I like that one. I contributed a video essay on that one. Cannibal Holocaust from Grindhouse Releasing, Toxic Avenger from Trauma, House on Sorority Row from MVD Rewind, Joysticks from MVD Rewind, Last American Virgin, and Disturbing Behavior with new slipcover art from MVD Rewind. Those last couple titles I mentioned, Cannibal Holocaust, Toxic Avenger, House on Sorority Row, and Joysticks are all VHS releases. Unhinged from Severn, VHS release. The Bell from Hell, a new Blu-ray release from Severn. The Best of the Video Nasties collection from 88 Films, which includes SS Experiment Love Camp and Gestapo's Last Orgy. Parasite from Full Moon on VHS. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Any of these jump out at you?
I mean, I own all the ones that like I already want to own, so I'm not gonna double dip.
No double dipping.
No. Not in this economy.
But if you have not yet dipped, people, here's your chance.
If I had not yet dipped, there would be things that I would dip my O-ring in. Yes.
This is dipping to do. All right. We got a broken photo. Uh-oh, Ryan. All right. Try to imagine this, people. This is the announcement of the day. Because it is from Antenna Releasing. And its first acquisition, Stolen Kingdom, is set for...
I don't think this is from this week.
Release. All right, isn't it?
That's probably a pinned post. So
I think
the
pinned
last one.
post. Does that mean we're done?
I think we're done. I think the last
Oh.
one was the last.
Well,
recent.
I still feel compelled to mention Stolen
Well,
Kingdom.
you should, but I just don't want it to like be framed as like this is a brand new thing.
All right. So I forgot to actually do this last time. Now we have to look at what is coming up by looking at Blu-ray.com's calendar. Coming August 28th, Genesis. Back when they were good. This is when Peter Gabriel was still there. The Lamb Lies Down performance. We got some musical stuff coming from Steve Hackett and Steve Roth. Porno from Vinegar Syndrome, Candy Stripers, and 1001 Erotic Nights. And that's it. Right?
I think you're supposed to
Do I
share
go to
your
September?
screen and show like.
Oh,
here's
shit, I didn't share the screen.
No, I'm like, are you just reciting this to us? What are you doing?
No, I thought I was sharing it. I did it wrong. All right. Well, what I said, but also these. We got 28 days later. We got Fatal Flying Guillotine just to get you ready. We got The Magnificent Cuckold. We got The Terror, another edition of The Terror. We got Endless Ecstasy Volume 2 for those of you who've been collecting your O-rings. Dry Leaf, I'm looking forward to that one. Another release of the Dirty Harry collection. September 4th, that's next week as well. Oh yeah, that LA Guns. We were talking about that last time. Live LA Guns. Anything coming out next week that you're excited about? I'm assuming Fatal Flying Guillotine might be in your crosshairs.
That's on the list, yeah. But I hardly buy anything like right out of the gate. There's with the few exceptions of like that Hammer Dracula, I'll definitely pre-order. But yeah, I pretty much wait for sales for everything now. So
Yeah, same.
because nothing sells out anymore. So so no, nothing stands out for me.
Dry Leaf, I want to see. I read a interesting review of it, so that one's calling to me. So that brings us to the end. Now, typically, we have a little discussion at the end. We have gone about 3 hours, so I don't want to keep you too much longer past your bedtime. But I did have some questions I thought I might ask you.
Okay.
One kind of a trivia question, and one more, not trivia question in terms of knowledge. Trivia is in trivial.
Oh, okay.
And then I had one more in-depth question just to see where it took you, if you didn't want it. So here's my question.
I will give you the next 16 minutes, and then I am officially going to turn into a pumpkin.
That sounds good. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I can make it that long.
Okay.
Maybe if I
do you need an O-ring to last longer?
We made the same joke. Okay. No, and feel free to call this stupid and dismiss it.
I will.
But since you are the host of the co-host of Unsung Horrors, right?
Yeah.
Great concept in which you look at films that have fewer than 1,000 logs on Letterboxd. For anybody who's unfamiliar, should check it out. So you don't just discuss underseen and lesser known movies. You go to the very outer limits of obscurity.
Yeah.
And so what I would like to ask you, what are a couple of totally mainstream studio releases that if you had carte blanche to do commentaries or visual essays on, what are some absolute normie movies that you would be really excited to do?
I would say Kindergarten Cop, but Sam Deegan got that, and like perfect, like she deserves it. Like that's totally fair. But I would still love to do like an Arnold movie. So like that era of like Predator, Terminator, any of those, like, not Raw Deal, but
would you prefer one of his action flicks, or would you be more interested in a comedy like Twins or?
I'd be more interested in like the action movies just because like those are my preference. But I mean I love Kindergarten Cops. Like I would just I would be happy to do that. But yeah, Predator would probably be the top of the list. I don't know. Like it's hard to think about studio releases that like the thing is too when it comes to like a commentary, like there's movies that I love, but I don't necessarily want to contribute to them because I feel like so much has already been said about them that I wouldn't really feel like I had anything new to say. So like I would never take anything for Jaws, even though like I fucking love like Jaws is one of my watch it every year, it's a perfect movie kind of things. The Running Man, I would definitely do that one. The I don't know. That's a great question. I'm sure that there's stuff like on my shelf that like I love and I would watch, but like I don't know. Sorry. If you would have prepared me ahead of time, I could have better answers, but I'm not good with on the spot answers. So
I wanted to risk you saying that's a dumb question. I'll never answer it.
I don't think that's a dumb question. I think.
Well, I like the answer. Arnold movies. That's a legit.
If right? You went like more, if we're talking like some more like mainstream stuff, and because I know that commentary tracks for like television episodes are becoming sort of, more popular, a lot, more so for like, people like Amanda who are like TV movie experts, but also like TV shows. But I would do an episode of The X-Files or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like I would like, I mean, a certain era of Buffy, early on.
R.I.P. Giles. We lost Giles.
I know. Yeah, we lost Giles. But yeah, so I'm sure that there are some, but I just like I can't think of them off the top of my head. Even like, not necessarily like mainstream movies, but even like bigger movies, like John Carpenter movies, I still don't think I would be comfortable being given an assignment of a commentary for something like either Assault on Precinct 13 or The Thing or anything else like that. I feel like I could maybe contribute a booklet essay or maybe a visual essay to something like that, but commentary is just too much, I think.
What if it was like The Ward? Nobody said anything about that.
That for a good reason. and Terry, no, not the new one with Glenn Powell. That's not even funny. What? All right. So, do you have one?
I was actually thinking of the answer as you were saying yours. Heavyweights. The Disney movie with Ben Stiller, the Fat Camp movie.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. It's like a loose remake of Meatballs, but like it's a Fat Camp movie. It's one of the first movies produced by Judd Apatow, who I do not like. I do not like any of his films. This is the only film his name is on that I think it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Okay.
Young Kenan Thompson, Ben Stiller as a roided out camp owner who basically pushes the kids into eating disorders, and it's I would love to do a visual essay or a commentary for that. Okay. Television, no question, Ally McBeal. Every episode, every season. Talk about.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
That actually sparked a comedy idea for me. Ghostbusters. I would do Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I could talk about. There's so many different things I could talk about in that for something like that. So
I would listen to that commentary. That would be fun.
I love that movie. And like what else do I like watch every single year? Like I mean, honestly, I would even do a commentary on like the George C. Scott Christmas Carol, like I mentioned earlier, you know?
Yeah.
Just to be like, just so I could set aside some time during it. And this would have to be after Ty West makes his piece of shit movie that he's about to make. So I could set aside time after talking about how great George C. Scott is to be like, oh, and by the way, here's some examples of some other movies based on Dickens' story. There's this garbage fucking one from Ty West, you know, just so I can spend some time doing that. And they would probably cancel my commentary and be like, you can't do that, Erica. And be like, well,
yeah. Well, there's several versions you could trash, and then you could kind of hide it because you're trashing all the bad ones, like that.
I think so, yeah.
That Robert Zemeckis one, the weird CGI 3D one that he did.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It's gross.
I have all the good ones, the perfect ones already exist. I don't need any more in my life.
Yeah, none of that. Well, the other question I'd like to ask you, and I don't mean to embarrass you, but I would recommend anybody who hasn't heard it to check out your appearance on the Supporting Characters podcast with Bill Ackerman. It's a great interview.
Thank you.
Really found it fascinating, and you've got a really interesting, life story, and the way you tell it's compelling.
Thank you.
As a person who is cursed with the compulsion to write, I am really interested in asking people what their routine is. And so I wondered if you could talk a little bit about how you've produced at this point dozens of visual essays, commentaries, booklet essays, the book, volume 2 coming. You mentioned how you've had 2 chapters waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
So if you could talk a little bit about, like, how do you generally go about researching and writing? Do you have a routine, a time of day? How do you approach things?
I wish I did, because then I could probably hold myself accountable better. I feel like I really had a process down when I was unemployed, because it was like, all right, spend the morning looking for a job and applying for a job and waiting for the rejection letters to roll in, and then spend the afternoon, writing. I have a pretty decent sized film book library with, when John moved in, like it, doubled in size. And so I try to use those as often as I can before I go to the internet for research. But depending on what the final product is, it really kind of depends. So for the book and for, just sort of capsule review write-ups, I tend to do those immediately after I watch the film, just so I have it fresh in my mind. And so they tend to be a little bit more reactive and just sort of like my feelings about the film rather than like, formal reviews of them, which, that's what the first book was anyway. The second one is tougher because a lot of the films I'm including in the second book with capsule reviews are ones that I stuck into the appendix because I was like, there's too many and I can't write anymore. And I'm already like at page 300 and I am like, this is too much. I need to stop. And they were also a lot of off-screen kills. So I didn't really have anything to say about that. So now I'm going back and trying to find ways to write about them. A lot of times I'm having to rewatch the film because I don't remember it because it's been a few years. And I'm like, well, I put it in the appendix for a reason, but now I'm trying to find a reason to write about it. Process wise, like for an essay, I'll always do an outline first, and I tend to write backwards. So I'll start with a conclusion,
Mhm.
like where do I want to end up? And then I will have all my examples, build out all the body paragraphs, and then my introduction's always written last. And then I leave it for like a couple of days. I come back, I reread it, make some revisions, I leave it, and then I come back, read it out loud, and then make my final changes and then submit. Um, Commentary is a whole other type of beast, and I don't have a good strategy for that whatsoever. That's like whenever I have time to work on it, I just do. It's like, and it's mainly Sam Deegan actually gave me a really good tip for commentaries where she will break it up into 10-minute chunks. And that made it a lot more manageable for me, because if you look at like, fuck, I got to talk about this for 90 minutes. It's a lot, like, especially if you're writing out the script for it, it's a fucking lot.
Yeah.
It can be like 12,000 words or something like that.
One double spaced type page is about 2 minutes of talking. Yeah.
It's so her thing was like break it up into 10-minute chunks. And so once I started doing that, that made it a lot easier. And I would do just a section at a time and say, okay, but I would want to line it up with like certain events happening in the film. So I would say, okay, well, maybe this will be an 8-minute chunk, but then this will be like a 13-minute chunk or something like that. But I would work on them in chunks, and that made it a lot easier to deal with. So, but I mean, I don't really have I don't really have a great routine right now because, I stare at a computer all day for work. The last thing I want to do is open up my personal laptop and do more work. And so usually just on the weekends, try to get some writing done then. But yeah, I don't have a great answer for this. Sorry.
No, well, there's no right answer. I just wonder how you do it. When I met Sam and when she came down to do a film screening, I asked her the same question, like, how do you write? I'm always just, it's so hard. Like, writing is not fun for me. Like, it's fun when you get the stuff out, but so excruciating.
Yeah.
And so I'm just always interested in how people suffer through it. I like the way you describe systematizing things, even if you're not able to like regiment your time. And some people write like at a certain time every day. I've tried that. Life does not allow for it.
Same. Life does not like let me say this is my designated time for writing, because it just doesn't happen that way. I will tell you what I used to do in college, and what I tried to do when I started writing the book was this whole wall behind me was blank, and I had I put you can get like dry erase board, but like sticky dry erase board, so it just sticks to the wall. And so like I had drawn out columns, and I had sticky notes for like all the movies that I was doing, because when it's in front of you and in your face and like the work that you need to do, it pushes me mentally to actually get it done. And it's also really satisfying to like say, okay, in the gun column, assault on precinct 13, pull that sticky note off, throw it in the trash because it's done. I wrote it, and so you like have that sort of satisfaction of it. The problem with that method with the book was that I ended up with like 1,200 movies, so I could not fit it on my wall. So I eventually gave up and moved to a spreadsheet, which it's not as satisfying to, change the drop down in an Excel spreadsheet, in a cell versus like physically taking a sticky note off the wall and throwing it in the trash. So, but we work with what we have.
Yeah. Well, I'm also interested in the way you kind of, as you said, write backwards. I am the opposite. I'll have an idea of where I'm going as far as a conclusion goes,
Yeah.
but I'll agonize over the introduction for a really long time, knowing full well I'm going to revise the introduction
Right.
almost entirely once I get to the end.
Hmm.
But I've always seen introductions as being like birth, really messy and painful, right? Full of screaming. And conclusions like death, like you just hope, you don't really know what's going to happen, but you're hoping for the best.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have like my thesis, but I won't have like my introduction fully formed.
Right.
And if I can think of an applicable hook, I'll have that there. So I'll have like some notes for the introduction, but fully formed paragraphs. Like the introduction is always last because it like I understand the people who write forward, but because it's like, well, here's my thesis, here's my like opening ideas, and now I need to add my supporting evidence, and then I wrap it all up. And I say, well, I guess it sort of comes from a teaching mindset where it's like backwards planning for a lesson, where it's like I start with, well, what do I want the end result to be, and then I work backwards from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. It's excruciating no matter what.
Yes.
I'll tell you the thing that I really miss: smoking.
Oh my God, I miss smoking.
Smoke breaks make writers better.
Yeah, they really do. You know, if someone would just tell me when the world is going to end and so I can start smoking again. Although I don't know if I could bring myself to pay as much as cigarettes cost now, because my cigarettes are like $12 a pack now. And I'm like, okay, forget it.
Back in the day, I used to get cartons of USA Golds. It was like smoking sawdust, but it was like $13 for a carton.
You're in North Carolina. Just go out to a tobacco field and fucking, pick your own.
Roll one up. Give thanks to the land. Make a land acknowledgement and just roll it up. Well, being mindful that we have now gone the 16 minutes, I really appreciate you opening up a little bit about, I know it's simple things, but just talking about the writing process is, it's interesting to me. I hope it's interesting for other people, because, we talk about all these booklets and booklet essays and visual essays and commentaries, but we don't often talk about how they're actually produced and how sometimes they take as long as making the movie itself did.
Yeah.
I mentioned, watching Craig Rogers work on Roy Dell'Espacio like 3 years ago. Working on supplementals sometimes can take forever.
Yeah.
Gator bait. Oh, wait till you guys hear it. It's a really good commentary. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I want to highlight, Ryan put in the disconnected that the Antenna and Deaf Crocodile Kickstarter is ending this coming Monday. So check in the chat for that link if you want to participate for the Kickstarter. The perks being offered are pretty amazing.
Yes. I've got my name is going to be on that wall. So I'm very excited. And better be fucking spelled right, because my name never gets spelled right on anything.
Errant C's all over the place. I know it. I always double check whenever your name comes across something I'm working on. Like, is that the right way? And then I'm gonna. I offered to do like a cameo style greeting as a perk, and I was turned down.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Next time.
Yeah.
Check out the episode of Supporting Characters that Erica appears on. Stay tuned for more about Volume 2 of The Sweetest Taboo. And
I feel like we should also let folks know, like, I feel like we can tease this and say that you and I are actually going to be doing a commentary together.
What? We are.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. We can't say what it is or even if a print of the film exists. But but we're working
We
on
have
it.
we have plans.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we could tease it, but since you
I'm
gave
saying
consent,
it. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying what it is or who it's for or anything like that, but there's a commentary that will be happening with Dr. Dodson and myself.
That's
So
right. So if
I'm
you've been-
excited for it. It's
you've
going to be
been-
this. We're going to talk about O-rings for 2 hours and trash talk
Ty
Ty
West,
West.
Eli
That's it.
Roth, yeah,
So if you enjoyed this episode, you'll be ecstatic for
Check
our
us out.
commentary.
and then we'll start a new podcast with Chris Haskell, and
He would be
Actually-
delighted.
I actually am now on a new podcast with Chris Haskell because I've taken over as co-host of the Mondo Macabro podcast. So, how
You're
about
not in charge of the technical aspects, though, were you?
No, they want it to actually be released. So
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
but maybe I'll figure it out one of these days.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, we're doing something together. I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much for doing this with me. Thank you all for listening to the show. And now I am supposed to press the button, Frank. See you next week.
All right.
Thank you for watching The Disconnected. On the way out, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, that you've liked the video, and that you've copied the link to be able to share it with someone else that may appreciate this.